Get ready, because Banter with Richie B Productions is launching an all-new podcast network. 4 shows, 4 hosts, 1 powerhouse of paranormal and cryptid entertainment all week long. Ghost Cats and Cryptids joining the Banter with Richie B podcast network every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join researcher Jean Tewksbury as she dives into the world of mountain lions, the elusive predators known as ghost cats. Jean also explores cryptids, separating fact from folklore and asking the questions others won't. Kick off your week on Tuesdays with the one and only Wojo, host of Home of the Boom. He's diving deep into the world of cryptids, Bigfoot, and the mysteries that shake the woods. Interviews, investigations, and the loudest boom in the cryptid community. Every Tuesday from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Fridays get a little darker and a whole lot prettier. Join Sam from Sam's Pretty Paranormal, where makeup meets the macabre. It's Sam After Dark, spooky storytelling, and her fan favorite segment, Cooking for the Dead. Tune in every Friday from 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for glam, goosebumps, and all things ghoulish. And every Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the flagship show returns, Banter with Richie B Live, featuring Richie B and Wojo. From updates to investigations to wild discussions, this is the core of the network. Raw, real, and always unpredictable. Spend your Saturday evenings with the duo that started it all. 4 nights of content, 4 incredible hosts, cryptids, ghosts, glam, stories that will keep you on the edge of your seat. This is the Banter with Richie B Podcast Network.
Big rocks if you don't like how I talk. I'm gonna keep on talking and walk my walk. Ain't changing my tone, ain't changing my song. I was born this way, been loud.
For all being on here, and remember, we are home of the What's up, everybody? You know what time it is? It's Home of the Phone time. Oh, what's up, everybody? And happy St. Patrick's Day to you all. Um, I am your host, the Wojo, and thank you for being on here. And I hope everyone's having a great day. Yes, I am dressed up in green. I even got my scaly cap. Yeah, look at that. Supporting the Irish, even though I am half Italian, half a Lithuanian. Boom, boom, boom! Great to see you all. And hope you guys brought your pints, brought your corned beef and cabbage, and get ready for a nice kick-ass of a show. Um, and by the way, you know what? Good opportunity, everybody. Go check out the merch. I'll tell you this much: Richie and his fiance Jessica has done a fantastic job on really, making some kick-ass merch. So stop by the store, check it out, guys, and you know what? Easter's coming around the corner. More gifts. Hey, no one, no one better than the Richie B Podcast Network platform. Welcome to everybody on here. And what else was I going to say? By the way, great job for Sam and on our uh, on our digital creations per usual. And I don't know. I'm just so excited, guys. I am like really pumped today. It was a kick-ass couple of days that me and Richie and my boy Darren, he get to come out with us for a while, and we had some kick-ass um, investigations, and so we can't wait to share it out with you all. And like I said, if anybody new here, welcome and enjoy the show. We're gonna do it in-house, so we're gonna have our discussion, and we're gonna bring some evidence for you, some audio. So make sure you have your AirPods ready, have your pint ready, have your dinner ready, and I'm gonna bring out the best producer that we've had in this show. Gotcha, Sam. And my co-host, my kick-ass researcher, and nobody better than this man because this guy works harder than anybody I know to make this all work out. Is my boy Richie B. We'll see.
No, there's a delay. You got to be patient. What are you, Irish? You got no patience. Hey, Erin Go Braless, everybody. Erin Go Braless. Is that what they say? That's not what they say? Well, thank you for all the kind words, Mr. Man in Green, tonight. Thank you for having me as your co-host and producer. I love the in-house shows. They're so much more chill.
Oh yeah.
No offense to the guests, but you when you're having like people come to your home or whatever, you're cleaning up, you're getting, you know what I mean? It's different, right? You just kind of hear like, hey, this is what we got. You don't like it, hey, forget about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a fugazi. So anyway,
Okay.
we are worldwide, Doc Realm TV, all over the world, every Roku
Where
television.
fear lives.
Yeah, that's right. Whoa, wow.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
back to
Did you
you.
did you have some like boiled meat or something today?
No, I'm just pumped.
I got to be honest, I never understood that. But anyways, hi everybody on the side. Sorry, I got caught up in all this weirdness. But yeah, I never understood the wet meat thing.
Yeah.
Or sometimes it tastes really good, but I got to kind of be in a mood for it. You know what I mean? Like, and then there's the wet potatoes thing. My mother married a dually, and he always liked his potatoes boiled. And then you would get this soppy spud. And Italians and Irish actually go very well together. They're very familiar with traditions. They're very familiar with large families, right? You got a lot of families, right? You got your elders always somewhere in the background, right? The old Irish grandmothers, the old Italian grandmothers, they're always there, right? And they're handing down their traditions, right? And then they pull out a fucking wet potato, and I'm like, what the hell? What's this? And then dude takes it, breaks it apart, throws butter and pepper all over it. And I'm like, that's called a mashed potato, guy. Just mash the potatoes. Like,
Yep.
can we just mash them? What, too dry for you? What is up?
It has some wet cabbage, some wet
Hey,
carrots.
If you get
Oh man, no
leave
wonder I
your
heard the
clothes on.
dogs.
Leave your clothes on, sir. I gotta get back to my intro. Yeah, you're not late or nothing. Don't worry, we barely even started shit yet. Hang on, I'll bring it back. Oh, he's eating a brownie, right? Is that what he's doing? That's a veteran brownie eater. We'll see you shortly, Darren. Yeah, we know.
Yeah. Just keep like opening up rappers and
Anyways, yeah, Dark Realm TV, Media Squatch, and H-Low Outdoors, everybody. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. We got some cool stuff that we have found on our own, actually. You know what I mean? And matter of fact, we're kind of focused on this last investigation, Coach, but we had one before that since then, too. You know, we went back
yes,
to
we
the fair.
do.
We worked our way through the snow. Like, I got to go back through my phone now and go, oh, shit, I got to see what's on there. This last one was so wild, though. I don't even know what to say about it, kid.
Well, the gifting chair was him. I mean,
I'm out. Did you write Patio Wojo on your fucking name thing? I can't with bro. I cannot with you. I was just being serious. Like, all right, let's get on with the show. I look down and it says Patio Wojo. What a clown! What a clown!
Alright, my lad.
Ah, you Clemity McCucken, you're shaking your shillelagh out about the room.
Ah,
How's that? Not bad for an Italian guy, right?
yeah, I know. Wait till we start doing. Wait till we start having Italian Day, right, Gianni?
Let me turn this around so you can read what my name is tonight.
Co-hostess with the mostest.
Yeah, there you go, girl. That's because I'm not wearing any. I'm Aaron Go braless tonight. That's why.
Oh yeah.
Oh hey. All right, well, get on with your damn show. We ain't got time for your crap. You want pictures? You want videos? If we do pictures, we might end up. There we go. Look at there you go. This is what an Italian man has on St. Patrick's Day. Fucking pizza.
Pizza.
Not even wet. All right. You want pictures?
Well, how about this? I hope everyone has their headsets on, earpods on. We got some audio.
We could say hi, but we got to roll.
Let's just go say hi first. Yeah,
it's your damn show. Run this fucking place because I'll just mess things up. I've been dealing with children all day, and I'm not winning. I'll tell you that.
No, you're not.
Oh,
they're getting pretty destructive over there. But so, Rich, who is the first one today? Who do we got?
All right, they told me it was Sam, but she is not in my comment section. I have no idea if she signed in as a host or what, but I don't have any sign of Sam in here. So I am giving it to Mr. William Nighthawk.
Hey, Tante, Mr. Nighthawk.
Yep. Mike Gray's number 2.
What's up, Mikey?
Obsessed with Horror is 3.
Wow. Obsessed. What's happening? Great to see you all.
I love it. Sam is number 4.
Oh, Sam, you're dropping.
Yep. Big Andy's in the house.
Hey, Big Andy. Hey.
The Legend of Maine, Gene Tewksbury.
What the hell? Our girl, the cat girl.
Curious Cryptids.
Double C, you're the best.
Previously Possessed.
Previously?
That's right, Jim. I was previously possessed one time, and I was a dresser. Oh, that's crazy. My third
I was obsessed.
I was obsessed and previously possessed.
And curious.
Oh, whoa. Easy. You know, I'm over here. I'm standing there. I'm just a dresser, and I look over at that other dresser, and I go, What do you mean? You know, if you're talking furniture, because that's what she does, previously possessed. So if you put it all together, you weren't curious, you were curio.
Ah,
yeah,
curio.
I got you. Boom, boom. Little dad joke to kick things off. Gianni's here.
Hey, Johnny.
I want you to look at how you spell his name, because every time you're in the chat rooms on other podcasts, you call him Giannini.
You know what? Sorry, Gianni, because
I like it.
The auto spell, it won't correct. But hey, I couldn't be any worse than Miss Jean Tewksbury. Hey, Giovanni.
Giovanni, yeah, Giovanni. She kept
Gotcha, Jean.
she was calling him Giovanni. That was funny shit.
Yeah.
Denny O, that's our brother. No, nothing.
What's that?
I said Denny O, that's our brother.
Oh, Danny O, our boy.
Fuck
The
happened?
ladybug is in the house.
What'd you glitch out?
Yeah.
This is Italian food on an Irish day is just a little bit better.
Yeah. Then it's not wet.
Not wet. Kurt W.
Secret Squirrel, my boy.
Uh-huh.
Our boy.
That's our boy.
That's our boy. I know he's here early too. I love it.
Yeah. Well, he was curio, so. Vincent Tipping. What's up, Vincent?
Vinny, what's going on? Boom.
Did I say
The
Mike
big
Gray
V.
yet?
Yep, Mike Ray's in the house. Yes, he is number 2. Remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, Sam's over. I got distracted because Sam's texting me going, "Sir, I was first."
Ah.
No, you were not. Martha Lopez.
Hey, Martha. Great to see you on here. Thank you for being on here.
Yeah.
And welcome to Home of the Boom.
Home of the Bizoom. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mary Newbert.
Mary, welcome to
Why you bugging?
home. Why you bugging?
I think we're getting through it. Well, Sue Ahern. Susan Ahern.
Hey, Hearn, the award-winning producer.
Yep. And JT.
JT, many blessings, brother.
Be
Love
warned.
that guy.
Be warned. JT does not have an orange logo anymore. It's blue.
Ooh.
I went right by him. Oh, what the heck is that? It was hard to see, to be honest with you. Hey, Z-Son. What's up, Z-Son?
Z-Sun Dragon.
Moon
Great
at
to see you on
noon.
here. Mooney. At Noonie. Great
Yeah.
to see you. Thank you for being here.
Tyler.
Roller Dog. I didn't see his name. Roller Dog's in the house.
Oh, yeah. Rolling them dogs.
Oh, yeah. All at the gas station.
I think we're good, man.
Harassing.
Let's see. Don't ever mash my potatoes. See? Don't mash the potato. What are you, Irish?
Don't mash my potatoes.
Why would you not mash a potato? Makes
I don't
no
know.
sense. Makes no sense to me. That makes no sense to me. None. It's like having a perfectly good softball field and not using it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least to me it is. I think that's everybody. It looks like it. I just want to make sure. Oh, D-Hoot's in the house. Hi, D-Hoot.
Hey, D-Hoot.
Wait, John's orange again. Wait, is that? There's only one JT, right? Oh,
Yeah,
maybe he must be. Maybe he's watching on 2 different ones.
Possibly.
My son previous says my son is Gianni, Jionni, but he's not Gianni. Martin's here.
Martin.
It's
Hey,
Melissa.
What? Is that Rich? I'm sorry.
No, I was going to welcome Melissa because you got to get rolling here.
Yeah, Melissa, great to see you.
And you're screwing off with Martin.
Yeah, screwing him around.
Whoa. Are you curio? Are you bi curio?
Bye, Curio.
Oh, I'm not judging. I'm just asking. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I always get us into a lot of trouble.
Oh, yeah.
I think it just keeps scrolling. A lot of chats tonight. I like that early. Okay, we're there. We're done. You want where's your roomie at? I see some weird thing on the camera. I'm not even gonna click it. What if we start out with the way our day started out? Then we can go to pictures and stuff if we want. You know
Get our day started, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just come right out with that.
Let's go.
Rather than the coup de grace, let's show them how our day started.
Yeah.
The ones that are there know it. He said, get rolling. What am I getting yelled at? Oh, yeah. Oh, Lori Ladd. Hello, Lori Ladd. All right. What's he doing? Darren, can you yell to your roommate? Just yell.
Darren, you ready?
Oh my God. That was loud.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My cloaca pocket.
Unless if I start stomping.
Does anybody know any all right, trivia in the audience? Does anybody know what a cloaca is? Cloaca. Yeah. I know I told him to yell, but I didn't know he was his roommate and lived a block away. Every neighbor named Darren just yelled what? Anybody?
Should have heard my mother whistle.
What is come on now, I got smart, brilliant people in here. What is a cloaca?
Cloaca.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure someone's got to be Googling. Hey, Ron.
Yeah, Moon at Noon. I ain't spelling it. I can barely say it. Ronald, what is it? Ronald, what is a cloaca? Starts with a C. Cloaca. Anybody? What? Anybody? There's no way I could outsmart this crowd.
Kuwaiti pocket.
Quaker oatmeal.
Quaker oatmeal.
She's actually close, but I'll tell you. Ready?
Okay.
What happened?
You ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right.
The screen's black.
Yeah,
The
it's
screen-
black.
Oh, give me your phone.
Why's my clock black?
Give me your phone.
Oh, don't Google it. Oh, come on. Why you gotta ruin it with a Google? Oh, you both. That's it. That's it.
You see his face?
Yeah.
Okay, shut the door.
No, I can't. The bird. Where? What? What? No, I wasn't saying yeah to you. I wasn't saying yeah to you.
Oh, Darren, come back.
Yeah. Nobody knew it, and it gets Googled. All right, I'm gonna make that stipulation next time. No Google.
No, it's not Google.
Yeah, no Google. I didn't say Google. She says I said to. Who said to?
I said to Google.
You said Google? What?
Oh. What is wrong with your phone?
He was just on the screen. Just go all the way out and come all the way back in. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Don't be a cloaca.
Yeah, just like start all over.
I'll go out and come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Moon is not doing. He's not wrong.
Oh my God. Who invited that guy?
Me. No. We were both on the same page.
Yeah.
So you told them to Google it?
I said, does anybody? I go, I don't know. Google it.
I knew what it was. That's what it was. I said it's a trivia.
Oh.
I mean, it's your show, I guess. You can do what you want.
I have no idea. What is it?
It's like a bird's ass. The few creatures on the earth have a cloaca, but a bird has a cloaca. Generally, if you have a cloaca, you don't know when you're gonna poop. It just comes out. Yep.
Oh no, it's a bug.
I had a saying back in the day. She goes, "Oh no, it's a butthole." Well, you know me, I'm always classing up the shows. So I'm so my thing was I get, reincarnated and I have to come back as a bird. It's my biggest fear. Right? Right? You look over, you see the sexiest bird of your life, and you walk over like, "Hey baby," never mind. You just fly off. That would be my luck, So
All right. Skip
oh
the corn, beef, and cabbage and stick with the pints tonight.
yeah, don't eat Irish food. Lori Lagos, tweet, toot. Sorry, I just dumbed down your show. My bad.
You know.
All right, can I make my announcement for the show I'm going to be on tomorrow night?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Heads up.
Yeah,
This
did
is
I?
breaking news.
Yeah, that's right, Jim. We have breaking news now. Back to you, Bob.
Like, great probe.
I'm waiting for Darren to get in so we can start this call. You'll get a strike if you talk about your Coaca. Listen, YouTube ain't that freaking smart, dude. They don't even know what one is. If it wasn't for AI, they'd just still be like using like 2 cans and a string to communicate. Toilet water. Scumbags. All right, let's see. I think I put it in here. Hang on. Official logos. Is today the 17th? Where is it? Why is it never there? Why is it never there whenever I want? Oh, he's so stupid. I'm not just going to announce it. All right. I don't need your attitude problem.
Who are you talking to?
The others, Wojo, the others. Sometimes they come on hard. I gotta push them back. All right. Relax. My meds have worn off around 6. You got a problem tonight?
Unleash the Kraken.
The Cloaken.
The Kuwait. Oh, boy.
Yeah, you're welcome.
No.
I'm a gift. All right. Let's see. I think I have it here. Is he in yet? Where is Darren, dude? Darren! Did it work? Nothing?
Is your camera on?
What?
I don't know.
What the size is going on? Size matters. Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? What's that? Look who I get to sit down with. I'm on Bigfoot Stacy's show tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty cool. He made me look different. I look kind of like him. You think he just cross blended a picture? And then behind us, I think that's Big Andy naked in the woods again after midnight.
Holding a cup.
Fucking moonshine.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So, yeah, the way he does things, it's, pretty cool. And, everybody loves Scary, right? So I don't do a lot of podcasts, but me and Stacy have kind of hit it off in a way. And he's a good dude, man. And, I get you don't always got to agree with people throughout any part of your life. You know what I mean? But yeah, he asked me to be on tomorrow night. And yeah, of course I was like, yeah, let's do it, man. Let's hang out. What do we got to do? So 8 o'clock tomorrow night, I could use your love and support. His podcast. What's that?
Keep talking.
Oh yeah, you try to help Darren out. Yeah, he can't do it. He needs permission for his camera.
Go to your settings.
Yeah. So Stacy's a good dude, and we get along really good, and I'm super pumped to and honored to be on there. And his numbers have blown up. So I definitely need you guys to have. I don't get nervous about nothing, but except Bigfoot when he's in the woods. Yeah, a couple glasses of moonshine, right, Martin? Right? Yeah, good. No, appreciate that. Yeah, all the hi y'all. Oh, hey Maya Starfire. No, it's gonna be a great time, great show, and it's funny because I don't my story and my stuff is like put out here. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really send it out like national wise, and to watch people's reactions sometimes when I tell them the story, one of them, and he said to me, he goes, "Oh, send me the info about your encounter," and I didn't think of it like that. That people have an encounter. I have encounters, and I guess encounters like standing face to face or whatever. But
get back out.
Yeah, he got back out. He was just there. But to me, the whole thing is like constant encounters, But a lot of fun, man. I'm pretty happy about that. And we'll have a lot of fun. And I told my story. He's like, "Oh wow, dude, And then he's like, "Hey, you got a picture of that silhouette?" And I'm like, "Yeah, matter of fact, I do, bro." So yeah, he was pretty pumped about the story. I don't think he understood. Well, I didn't really share my story with him, and he's too busy to watch my shit. You know what I mean? So you got to, if you don't know who Stacy Brown is, Stacy Brown's father and him were the ones that got the Bigfoot footage on thermal, kind of leaping like a big step. And it's just a black figure. It's basically like the figure that I have. It's a black silhouette. So if you don't know who he is, check him out. He's been on a bunch of like TV shows. They go to him like the History Channel, Discovery. He's in that kind of clan group, whatever they all are, that they pick from. Wasn't this guy that got? Yes, that's Gianni. Exactly. He was on our show. He was on my show. On the Bigfoot Banter Richie B podcast. Yeah. You guys were there for that. Where's your X channel link at, guys? I don't even know. What do you mean? It says I'm hooked up.
Would you like to access my Chrome camera?
It did say I was hooked up. Yeah, it says I'm hooked up. Yeah, it's streaming right now. Do you want to? Oh, in other words, you're not a part of. Here, quick, tell them to stay right there. I'm gonna bring them in. Don't do nothing.
Don't do nothing. Get out. All right.
Hey, buddy.
Sit down in there.
Oh, I see him.
Yeah, you're right there. I can see you now.
Darren, sit down in there.
Whenever you ladies are done.
We got a show to run.
Yeah, we got a show to do. What's this guy doing? All this Irish hat shit going on.
Oh my God. This is definitely not luck of the Irish tonight.
It's no big deal. It's okay. So, anyways, tomorrow night, 8 p.m., I will be live with Bigfoot Stacy Brown. I'm freaking pumped about it. And I sent him a bunch of stuff, and I said, man, you can show what you want. I just send you so you have variety because you're a podcaster like me, and that's nice. You don't have to use nothing. You don't have to use anything. You can use half of stuff, 3/4 stuff, whatever, wet potatoes, whatever you want. All right, everybody, welcome our brother, our friend, our fellow researcher to the stage. Wojo, if you don't mind, because I know you just sat back down. Our boy Darren, everybody, the man in the yellow jacket the other day. Yep. And we wanted to bring him here, right, Wojo? Why do we want to bring this fool here? He crazy.
I don't know. I have no idea.
He crazy, Wojo. It's Wojo's show. He was like, oh,
yeah. Well, for everyone that doesn't know Darren, me and Darren grew up together, and then Darren moved down to North Carolina for a while. Then he moved back up here, and so told him all about
the goddamn veteran, freaking American soldier hero, motherfucker. Give him some love. Let's go, man.
Yep, 5 tours, Marine.
Yeah, he's into that Semper Fi shit. I was just a grunt, man. I was 11B.
Me too. I was a grunt.
I was down in the mud. Let's go. I loved it.
So Darren, you would say you're like a borderline skeptic, everything that I talked about, and then and then I said, well, hey, you want to come out with us? And you're like,
yeah. Once I came out and I started seeing things that you guys were seeing, then it became like I was more curious, right? And then I would go out with you again, and it was just more. It was just like the more I went out, the more I was like, wow, this is real. There's something out there. Like I can't explain it, but there is definitely something out there for sure.
Yeah, you know what's funny? And I forgot about it, Wojo. Thank you for bringing that up. I totally forgot about his skepticism. I forgot about his he and I having little conversations in the woods when he first came out.
Right.
And you were just like, you were like taking it in. It was almost like you went and you go to see a psychic and you're like, nope, I'm not giving her any clues.
Right.
That's what it was like. I was like, wait, what do you think? I was like, oh, he's got a he got Bigfoot poker face tonight. Oh, okay, I got you. And I could see him develop. That is so cool. That I forgot all about that.
And then once we found that print, and I was like, oh my goodness, yeah.
Oh no! You found that print.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like once I found it, I was like, okay,
yeah,
there's definitely something out there.
Really, Wojo? I'm looking at you.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm. I know. Well, that's what I love about Darren too. You see how he said that?
Mm-hmm.
once we found that print, when he knows he damn right well we were over there and he was standing above it, because we are a team, we are a unit.
Right. It's about us.
Damn right. See that
Yeah,
shit?
but you guys are the original. You know what I mean? You just had me come on, and I really appreciate you letting me guys come out with you, because again, like it's good for me to go out there and see these things for myself, right?
Oh, yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome, and I could see now that Wojo brought that up. I could see your development, dude. I can literally see your development right up until yesterday. And I was having conversations like two researchers trying to figure out what was happening around us. And
Right.
that right. And before you were stone faced, poker faced, Bigfoot guy, you just and now you were like, but I think it was awesome that, because Wojo, we used to check in. I would check in and be like, hey, what did Darren think? You know, because we're trying to learn about the skeptic's mind too as well. You know what I mean?
Right.
Why you should learn everything. Why?
Yeah, you should.
No stone unturned. And you're right. When you found that and we cast it and we pull it out and it's got toes and it's got a crease in it like we do, and you're like, and there was a whole bunch of them. That ice told a story. And I always say that, like, Mama was on the edges going, get over here right now. Those stupid humans are going to know you were here. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Is that what you guys felt about that incident? That's what I feel like every time I see that area in my head, you know?
Yeah, me too.
Get over, you little.
Yeah, because one thing I noticed about you, Darren, is that you know we really didn't like talk that much in the woods. Like because I know you're processing,
Right.
and like you would ask the questions like, what's up with this over here, things like that. Oh, what do you got, Rich?
No, keep
No,
talking.
there it is.
That's the print that Darren found right here.
Yeah.
So I really want to like feel the environment when I'm there, right? Because you have to feel what's going on around you to actually believe what's going on around you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because we all have these senses, right? We're all sensitive to certain things. Like Richie, you see different things. Wojo, you see different things, or you may feel different things. Like, and I definitely feel different things as well.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? It's a whole sensory thing when you're out there. Like, and you can just feel it, right?
Yep. Yeah, you're right. You can feel it, and if you go to your senses as a human. And you can ask, like, Carrie Lynn, Susan's in here. All humans have that medium psychic type sensitivity. It's whether you can feel it or not, or tap into it.
Right.
To me, that's the key. I think some have on different levels. It's a little higher to the surface. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's some people that I feel like are really blessed with it. Like you, Rich, like you really feel it. You feel it way more than I do. Right. And then I try and see it through your lens. Right. And then you paint a really good picture of it. And then like once you paint that good picture of it, then I can see it.
Yeah. Yeah. And it helps when I do that, though. I'm looking for that feedback. Like, what do you like?
Right.
Like, oh, well, I think I don't necessarily, I think it is, but I'll be like, what about this? And then you're like, like Wojo. Wojo's really good at this. Like, I'll go, hey, what about this? And I'll say something to him and I'll paint that picture. And he might take out a different color and start dabbing it. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? So we're both along the same lines. And then once we're along the same line, we have a little bit more validity to what we're dealing with. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I love it, man. You're a great addition to the team,
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. I mean, it's I really love going out there. I do.
Yeah. Because the woods the woods does give you that.
Yeah.
The soothing
But
feeling.
I think you just have to feel it, right? You have to feel the environment that you're in.
Yep. Our boy Denny has a message for you on the screen there, Darren, if you can see it.
Let me see.
Yeah, get it up close. Learn how to be a podcaster. You're a mess.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Sorry, this is my first time being on here, so
no, you're doing. Yeah, you're already doing great. Relax.
Just be patient with me. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I got it. Did you get your message?
I'm trying. Do I need to scroll all the way down? Is it the very last one?
No. It's right on the main screen.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, right here. Bottom right or left of your screen.
Sorry. Yeah, I don't see it. That's okay, though.
Probably needs his glasses.
No. The only one that I see is hello Sam. That's all I see.
Yeah, you're looking at the
cool.
comments. You got to look at this
Yeah.
whole screen, man. That's all right. He says Simplify 1-6.
Oh, okay.
1-6.
Oh, he was 1-6. I was 2-4.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
I just wanted them to communicate that. That's all.
Yep. Thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's our boy. Danny.
Real quick, guys. I want to do a shout out real quick to Tansay Robin Smith for being on here. Some late bloomers and Broke Doggy Dog from the Netherlands. Thank you for being on here, all the way from the Netherlands.
Nice. We haven't been there yet.
Econ, many blessings to you, my friend. Yes, God willing for everybody. Yeah.
Yes, welcome, my friend. Welcome. I like that.
Yeah. Welcome to the family, guys. This is we have an awesome platform, awesome people, great critical thinkers, and beautiful people. Welcome to the family. So Darren, now we're going to talk about our investigation the other day.
Right.
And that was your first time out in Richie's Woods?
Yes. That was actually it was eye-opening, right? It was very informative to me because I've never been to that part of the woods. Just a lot of things going on, like I said, you have to kind of take it in, right? Yeah. As you're going, you're scanning the area, looking for things. But what really kind of was I couldn't believe was just the tree structures was something that really kind of stood out for me more than anything.
Interesting. I like to hear that. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's what got me started was besides the noises and the walking
Right.
around and the breaking.
The noises get you, but it's more or less like when you go out there and you see these tree structures, right? Why is this one branch leaning, in an almost like an A-frame type of stance? You know what I mean? And you're like, how did that get there? Why did that get there? Who put that there?
Yes. Yep.
And it's like perfectly set in between like two other branches, and then you get these other structures where it looks like these branches were stacked on top of one another, and it looks like it's almost like they're herding in like their prey or something,
Yes, very good. Exactly.
It's like a cattle, like when you herd cattle, right? And then you see them, how they just direct them in a certain direction, right?
Yep. There's our boy right there, man. There's our boy right there. Look at that.
Yeah, like that really, I was like, how did that happen? Like, how does something like that get like that? It was just, it's actually it's mind-boggling that those things exist to me.
Yep, I agree.
And your biggest thing was just really, Darren, when you're talking about the structures in the ground, you kept asking me, seems like they're setting up a snare.
Right, exactly. Right. Yeah, you and I talked about that.
Yep. And I was like, wow, I was impressed that you brought that up. I mean, because you kept following the brakes, the clean brakes, and we ended up on the inlet that we call it.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see. Like, it's just very, I don't know. It's like they almost have this. They have this own structure in their minds, right, on what they do and how they live and how they, and maybe it's how they see the way that they want to see their environment as well.
Right. So so in this picture, Darren, you're like 5'9".
Yeah, about 5'9". Yeah.
Yeah, about 5'9". And so you want to talk a little bit about this picture, because I know you wanted to really check it out and get underneath there. So what do you think? What did you find in there?
But like I said, like the first thing I noticed, I was like, it looks like an A-frame, right? And the whole structure of it was like, I looked at it and I was like, how? Like, how did this get here? Why was it perfectly set in this one spot? Why was it, wedged in between these other ones? You know what I mean? It was just, to me, it was kind of like a phenomenon, right? I didn't realize that these things even existed. Right. And it's really kind of I don't know how to explain it, but it's just very like when you look at it, you're like, like where did this come from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look at the sticks going sideways and stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like this is just crazy. I mean, look at how many times Mother Nature had to get it right in this one picture.
Exactly. Like how many times did they have to get it right? Is exactly what you hit the nail on the head for sure.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then there's a little one, 9. Then one coming in from way over here. And not only just to get it right to make it like it is. Now break it down per tree, right? Break it down per tree. Okay. It was a windy day. Those two went this way. I don't know when.
Right.
And then it was another windy day, but the wind was coming from a different direction. Which doesn't happen a lot, by the way.
No, it doesn't. No,
we are surrounded by ocean. We do have some that comes from the northeast and some, mostly from the south, which would be southeast if you're going this way. But no, that would be southwest going down, southeast going up. Anyway, northeast going up. So you have to look at it like that. Literally, really, really try really hard to think of the wind that you grew up with your whole entire life. Climate does change, all that stuff. No, not climate change. Everybody relax. But things do happen differently.
Right.
But you go in this one picture and you explain to me how Mother Nature went in all these different directions at all these different times and had it land exactly like that. The percentages,
I don't know. You can't explain it.
No, you start at 100 weather and then start minusing. And I can minus off of these trees as I go. It's a good one, man. The damn teenagers again.
I measured those trees, and the closest one to your right was actually like 16 inches in diameter. I mean, those are like big, thick trees right there. I mean, by the way, hey, Dave Lester, great to see you, buddy. I remember you telling me, Darren, because you kept telling me about the woods of North Carolina. You're like, down in North Carolina, we never see woods like that.
No, I've never seen structures like that before. You know what I mean? Like that was something that, because I used to, when I would take Lucy in the woods to walk, and like it was just, you just don't see it, right? It's just very different up here. Like, again, it's just something that can't be explained. I still can't explain it. I'm not sure how to even explain it.
Real quick, Darren, about Lucy. Darren's got a dog, Lucy, and Lucy's part, is it pit bull?
Yeah, she's part pit bull and she's part Staffordshire.
Staffordshire, okay. And you brought Lucy out into our, the other set of woods.
We were. Yeah.
So when you had Lucy with you, I mean, how long did Lucy last? And did she how was she in the woods?
Well, I mean, obviously, I felt like she, because dogs have different senses than we do, right? And I felt like she was acting different when we were there. Like it felt like she was like more. I almost felt like she was feeling something else that we couldn't feel. Right.
Oh yeah, I agree. Yep.
She started whining more than she normally does, and I was like, what's going on? Like, why?
Really?
Why? Yeah.
Yeah, you were worried about her.
Yeah.
The hell was that?
Yeah, it was very, like I said, dogs just have, I think that their senses are way more sensitive than ours.
Yeah, on the
they
inside.
smell, they hear, they're just very good at a lot of things.
Yeah,
because Lucy's like a very active dog, and I'm like, oh, this is great. Lucy's out in the woods, and at the time I wasn't like, expecting to pick up on anything. Why, I don't know. I just felt like, hey, it's a good time to jump out in the woods and run around. But how long did she last?
I don't know. We were there for a couple hours, right?
No, I don't know. I thought she was less than an hour.
No, 45 minutes.
All right, yeah. Yeah, we didn't get that far. We didn't even get that far in, and
that's right. Yeah, you're right. You're exactly.
She was looking nervous. She was doing a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, she wanted to leave.
She stopped sniffing, and that's when I noticed she was getting a little. When they stop sniffing, and the bravery goes away, the curiosity.
Yeah, you're right. I do
away.
Remember that. She definitely wanted to leave.
Yeah. I'm not. I have a dog, but it's not really a dog. It's just a. I don't know. It's a Havanese, whatever.
Right.
It's a little creature.
I remembered you. You're like, Wojo, I'm so sorry, but I have to go. I'm like, you just pretty much got here. You're like, dude,
yeah.
She's covered in mud and she is like exhausted. I'm like, wow. I can't believe because I watch Lucy and she's always full of this and Benedict.
Right.
She's always in the flow and everything.
Yeah.
She didn't last long. And I guess she was falling in the mud and she's like, you had to carry her or something like that back to the truck.
Yep.
Hey, Whispers.
Fake Damien just came into the house and I asked, coming out of the gates hot. Sometimes it depends on the structure. I do feel different energies for me. I'm only speaking for me, but sometimes I don't. And I always wonder, and there's different levels sometimes. And I always wonder if I'm in it recently because they've been there. So I feel more that their energies are left behind kind of, and then there's other ones where I think that they're still active and they're there for a reason. Kind of like the TPs that we've been finding. I said to Wojo one day, and I said it on my show, I forget which show, one of the in-house shows, that the sun was hitting it, and it was 3:00. You know what I mean? And I'm wondering if that they use it for something like that, not like a sundial, but some kind of energy or whatever. You know what I mean? So it was interesting, and that's an interesting question. So
it was almost like a protective type thing for me when I was in there. I felt like an energy that was this is a structure for. Just to kind of shelter in place with. That's what I felt like.
Yep. No, I love it.
Hey, Ben, great to see you, buddy, all the way from Australia. Boom.
How about we get everybody to get their headphones and earbuds on, Mr. Host of the show, and let's play that video where you shush the hell out of me, and because I can't hear anything because I'm talking to my audience, and we all know I talk too much anyways, but whatever, get over it. But This is when we first got in there. I think we were there 20 minutes, maybe a half an hour. The hell's going on?
The house is shaking, dude.
Funny as hell.
That was Lucy.
Do you have headsets?
Hey, you're in between. Periods. It's 1-1. Canadians and the Bruins. We'll mute that.
I got it. I got it on out here.
Oh, I know. That's how I know the score. Could you mute it?
Sorry.
I'm sitting here with you. I didn't know they were playing tonight. Usually I do. And I'm like, wait, the Bruins are on? God damn it.
Dan, you want to put headsets on and attach it to your phone, or?
No. Oh yeah, let me go get my AirPods.
Yep. Everybody get your earbuds out, your headphones, preferably noise canceling with cushions.
So Darren's doing that, Rich. The start of the morning, we started. We'll kind of bring them up to speed a little bit. Then we showed up in the woods, and then we just started finding all these structures immediately. I'm just talking not only new ones but the fresh ones, and we just kept following the trail.
Yeah, well, that's what that's what it kind of turned into. That we went back to basics. Like we first talked. This guy's fucking brand new. Now his camera's out. Probably never get that back on. Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Benno.
But we went back down. And don't let Wojo talk you into having a cookie. So everybody knows those were your brownies, right?
They were my brownies, yes.
Yeah.
Richie, quickly tell them the story, when you were telling Darren, and I forgot to tell Darren. This is his first time even hearing the story.
What?
That I had a.
He showed me the picture today.
What?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I have one picture of you. You look like a lady.
Oh my. Oh, you look. You were unrecognizable.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, the whole world didn't see that. That was after the show with me and Benno in the back green room area. That was it. You look totally normal through the show. A little goofy here and there, forgetting some things. having to laugh a lot because I was messing with the cameras. But that was it. But I could tell you were in trouble, especially after the show when you were like bright red, your chin disappeared. I don't know where it went. Maybe
Yeah, I don't know
tripping.
where you look like you didn't have a chin.
Yeah, it was weird. And you could tell it was about to hit him, right, Darren?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He was about to run down the street in the neighborhood naked, yelling, "I'm peeking."
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't wake up until like 3:30 in the afternoon, like the next day.
Oh, like yeah. We had no idea where you were.
That was bad.
Yeah,
those brownies are dangerous.
Yeah, pretty dangerous. Yeah, those were no joke. So Darren, the bad influence. Yeah, no, Darren was minding his own business in North Carolina and didn't know the story till the other day. It was pretty awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah. He did. Mr. Man went down there, and we're on a diet. We're losing weight. This is what we discussed, right? Like, I'm down 50 pounds. You know what I mean? Like, we're working on ourselves. We want to keep doing this and not just be coming home going, oh, everything hurts, because you carry all that weight around the woods. And you got caught slipping, sucker fish. You took a brownie and popped it in your mouth like, nobody got to know about this.
That's right, dude.
What's that?
Dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he definitely was getting slant-eyed towards the end.
Oh yeah.
I thought, exactly, Bill. William, I felt like, what about Bob?
Richie, do you want to put that picture up? Can you put that picture up? Richie?
No, I didn't upload it because I got a phone call. Like the day later.
Okay.
Him being pissy with me like I did something wrong, and I'm like, bro, I said, what are you still high? You're a grown ass man. Get off my phone.
Oh my god, that stuff made me forgetful. I couldn't remember nothing. It was awful.
Yeah, it was.
But so Darren, we're talking about like how we walked into the woods. We saw some structures, and then we were like going back on the path. But before we went on the path, that's when we had all the yelling going on in the woods. So we don't be playing that. So that's what we're gonna.
Is that a cue to play it?
Yeah, want to play it?
Yeah, that was fucking horrible cue. You just stopped.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you got to learn how to segue.
I was waiting for Darren to go. Yeah, I remember.
You got to learn to segue.
I mean, I didn't know where you were going with it, but that's okay.
It just stopped, right?
Right. I didn't know what to say.
He goes, so we're gonna be playing that.
Okay.
Yeah, he gave me the producer face.
Right. Richie, what are you doing?
My fault. I left him hanging too. I was like, yeah, sure we are.
So play it.
Oh, what's that, Darren? You want me to play it?
No, I'm just whatever you want to do.
Yeah, no problem, Darren.
This is your show.
No, it's his show, ain't me.
No, it's mine.
All right, time out. Everybody ready on the side? Huh? Hey, I'm sober with you, Ron. Don't worry, bro. I got you, boo. I got to turn it up. All right, if everybody's ready, listen to what I'll put it. It's supposed to be on loop, but I'm going to make sure it's looped. I think it's looped. Yep, check mark. All right, everybody ready? Here we go. This is us, 20 to 30 minutes of walking into the area. Please don't cookie and drive today. Benno knows. He was in the back room with us. We were like, oh, he's in trouble.
It was a mistake.
It was beautiful. All right. You did great, kid. Relax. Nothing happened, dude. You just didn't remember. You know what I mean? Like you were running around with your ass crack hanging out. Settle down. You know what I mean? You did
didn't work then.
You did an extra good Big Andy that night. I'll tell you that. Right? Earbuds are in, Maya says. All right, it's going to loop. I'm going to let it play so you guys can really catch on. We're standing there. Like I said, you hear me talking to the audience, and then we hear something abruptly. And it gets weird, man. Go ahead. Shh. Shh.
Flat.
Replay. Listen to the quick little whoop, whoop. Right there. Shh. Shh.
Flat.
All right, so take it away, Woj. We'll
Hey,
play
Eric Vogel.
Eric Vogel's here. We'll play it again, definitely. I just touch base on it a little bit, and then we'll play it one more time after we discuss what we believe was happening.
So Richie was talking to you guys, and
Yeah,
immediately I heard
we got that part. All right, you don't need to rub it in, but go ahead.
So, anyways, that's when we immediately got the whoops. But it was coming from like three different areas. So in this picture, right where it was like, to my left, and then where Richie was to the right. But there was like one that just seems like furthermore 11 o'clock in this picture. They were like whooping from all directions.
Yeah.
And
So we feel it was different directions, and it's kind of sometimes it's hard to tell on this, but you can see the camera's almost going with like, what's that? Oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? No, William, and not at that time. We did have a young girl kind of walk through, which was odd.
yeah,
A little
Yeah.
while after this. But I even at one point was looking around at first, when I heard that, it almost sounded like a dog almost, but it had like a graspy bubble to it. And
yep,
I still looked around to see if somebody was going for a walk. There was nobody
nobody.
anywhere the whole time we were there after that one person came through. Nobody, nothing, zero. And the area where it's coming from is water over here, and a mile before you get to a house over here, and a mile before you get to my house over there. So that's the way I felt. It was like different directions. Darren, did you feel it was different directions?
Yeah, for sure. Like it was definitely like multiple directions that
Yeah.
I felt.
Yep. And Kurt W says, I hear some of the faint vocal sounds like little whoops from what I can make. And I can also hear little shuffles, I think. Some of those shuffles could be us. Yeah, the girl was odd, didn't he? I said to Wojo, was that a ghost? Like, I didn't understand why. But I'm gonna play it one more time now that you guys kind of got our perspective of it. And mind you, this is when we're going in. The timing is everything. People that go out there and research on a regular basis understand the significance of that. When we're going in, we're there. We're looking around. It's been 20 minutes, maybe 30 tops. I can look at the timestamp and find out exactly, but typically that's like, hey, they're here. You know what I mean? And they're communicating that. So, Buckwudgie will whoop to entice you, and Elemental will do possibly. I'd love you to be there with us too. I have never had any Puckwudgie experiences. We think we did one time with Phil with 2 L's. That was deep in the swamp area of the Hobbamock Swamp in the Bridgewater Triangle. My house I've owned since '02. I've never had any type of Puckwudgie activity. Something's always kind of let me know what it was, and it sure as hell wasn't little, I'll tell you that. So, boss, you want me to play it one more time?
Yeah, play one more time for Eric. Eric, get your headsets in.
Oh, God, we'll be here for 10 minutes while he tries to figure out how to get his headset in.
I'll just play it.
Shh. Woo. Woo. Shh. No. Yeah, so it's funny because you get when you do listen to it a few times. I do that a lot of times with audio. I listen to it a few times in a row, and I don't know what's going on in the world of Darren, but what is happening over there?
I'm eating. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, help
He
yourself.
just got home from work, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no excuse.
Sorry about that.
No, sorries, dude. I'm busting balls. That's what I do around here. Don't act surprised. So,
Okay.
no, yeah. So you can hear it clearer as you go through it. You know what I mean? Vogel, did you hear that? And Fake Damien asked, "Do you think it's spring mating calls since they were in multiple directions?" I think exactly what it was is exactly what I just said. I feel we were there long enough to get their attention to let them know we were there. And I'm not saying they don't know you're coming. I'm not saying that. They have arrived, so to speak. And we've dealt with this, multiple times, maybe probably 100 times at this point, where we go in, we're there almost about this amount of time, and then there's a whoop off in the woods. And you're like, oh, somebody's letting them know we're here. And we've had that conversation. We've said it on lives,
It's almost like like you see that puff of smoke in the sky, right? And they're like, oh, they're coming, right?
Mm,
But they just do it with their sound.
yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
like, yep.
Yep. If you, Eric, if you just put it on your phone and hold it up to your ear, I'll play it for you one more time before we move on to the next thing. I'm just in no rush tonight. I don't know if anybody else is, but I'm just not in a rush. This is some good stuff, and I just want to chill and do a little podcasting with my friends and my people and enjoy it. Kurt W says, boss, doesn't seem distressed or irritated at all. Sort of calling. They almost sound excited that you guys are there, maybe curious about Darren and eager to see how he responds to them. That's all great points.
That's a great point.
Yep. Good job, W.
Um, you know, I'm sure William's still on here, but my theory, my theory is that, well, during this time and obviously after was they just kept a lot of whoops, a lot of whistles, a lot of everything, and you kind of say like, why? I just feel that it's more of um, I would say like more of the older kids in this part of the woods, where mom and dad are like, maybe further away, and they're just like playing with us, and hey, we know you guys are here. Maybe there is excitement, or whatever. I just felt like there was no rules, no nothing. Like, hey, keep it quiet. They're here. It's not like that. It's like they revealed themselves that whole day. It was just incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt the same way.
Yeah. But I mean, coming from Darren too, someone that that doesn't have the miles we do. You're standing there also.
Yeah. You just feel it.
You're a dog owner. You know what I mean?
Right.
You understand of what was happening around you, or how did you feel about that?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's your senses, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when you hear something, you're like, okay. And then you hear it again and you're like, okay. You know what I mean? So it's like the more you hear it, the more familiar become familiar with it. Right. And then your hearing becomes more sensitive. I feel like when I'm out there. Right.
Yeah,
And
but
especially if you hear something, I'm like, oh yeah, I did hear that.
mm-hmm.
And you're pointing it in the direction. I'm like, okay, I did. I heard it from that direction. You're right.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you feel it was a dog, or what did you feel that was?
Yeah, I don't think it was a dog. That's just my opinion. It
Right.
didn't sound like a dog.
No, it didn't
Like
act.
I don't right. I can't say definitively it was a dog. No, for
Yeah.
sure. It wasn't.
Yeah, and I feel that too. And we just go to that because we all have rational sides of our brains. Not everything is Bigfoot. Don't go into the
Right.
woods, Bigfoot, 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 Bigfoot. I always said that when I got into this, and I first met the guy from the 4-letter place that came out and researched my house, and I'm like, I just don't want this dude's gonna think I'm the Bigfoot guy. But I knew they were there that day. I could hear them often if they could not hear them, and I could hear them. And I'm literally telling you, like 200 yards, I'm hearing them, and they're moving around low to the ground. I could hear them, and then as we were leaving that day, that's when they spoke to each other, and he witnessed it, and the author witnessed it, and we heard them. They were right there. Suddenly, they were like 80 feet from us, and they were back and forth. Click. You know what I mean? And
Right.
we all heard it, and right in the spots I was pointing in the same formation, and which tells you about behavior. And I said, man, I told you I heard them. I told you. And it made me feel good. It's like they were helping me because I was like, man, I don't want to be the Bigfoot guy.
Right, right.
Everything's
No,
Bigfoot.
but it kind of makes you kind of like crazy inside because you're out in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
There's no people around in there
No.
that since I've been with you, Rich, going out in these woods, I've probably seen maybe a total of maybe like what
Yeah.
two people, three
We run it.
people tops.
Yeah. I think
So
it's
it's not like a highway of people at all.
no.
But the thing is, like you hear the strange whoops, the strange whistles, or things being thrown at you, and finding prints and things like that. Yeah, I mean, how else you know there's something there, and you're eager to find out, and that's why you should screw the other people that think that that you are crazy or something, because you're not. You just want to know what is out there and why, and the only way to do it is put those boots on, and this is where we're at now.
Yeah.
Still learning.
Yeah,
Still gathering
exactly.
data.
Exactly. And for me, speaking of still learning, and at the risk of sounding like the crazy person, but I don't care no more because what's happening is true. What's happening is real. I didn't believe any of the shit that I'm about to say to you. I didn't believe it. I thought you were a fucking loon if you uttered what I'm about to utter. This is the second time that I had a really, really real natural feeling before I left my house where I felt connected, where I talked back, where I had things put in my head, where I was just so calm and relaxed. And I don't know if Susan's here, but she's been helping with that. You know what I mean? So I kind of understand things a little better. And I said one time, I said, make the knocks kind of stand out, different than you've ever done them before. And that's what happened over at the knocker tree that time, where I thought there was a construction site in the middle of nowhere. I literally was convinced. My rational brain's like, oh, they're building something over there. I was like, dude, there's nothing over there for like 2 miles. What are you talking about? And then it hit me. I went, oh my God. I had that conversation this morning. And then this is what happened when I did this. It wasn't knocks, I said. It was whoops that I was talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was crazy. And I said that. I said it to you. I think I said it to Darren, but I definitely said it to Wojo.
Yeah.
That I communicated this morning before I left my house, and it was like such a natural, like soft, gentle feeling. I had these little floaties. You ever get floaties in your eyes, like you're dizzy? It was kind of like that, and I was just so relaxed. And I said, just do the whoops, so we know it was definitely you. You know what I mean? So make it really stand out. And I felt that's what was happening. And again, when I started this and I heard someone say that on a podcast, I'd shut it off. You know what I mean? I would. I'm being honest with you guys. And I could say it freely today that there's something to that. Maybe more so for me because I'm a little more sensitive than others, but also to get it back from them. That's the crazy part. I've seen ghosts walk around and had people whisper in my ear just the other night. That's normal somewhat to me. It's getting even more normal, but to have that response with what I was connected and feeling with that morning was mind blowing to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Kurt says, I feel like it would be a completely different story if Darren happened to walk in there himself. He wouldn't get the same response. They were like, who does Richie and Wojo have for us to meet? Kind of. Yeah, I agree with that. We're getting that, and Williams says a lot of people think the small stick structures are fake or bushcraft people doing it. But sometimes it's the young learning. And I've said this many times.
Yeah.
When I started naming these locations, and now Wojo names them with me, they're named after school type learning institutions because of the statement William just made. When I was in my yard and I was hearing all these snaps, bangs, walking, and then I went out there and found the high school. I called it the high school because the first one I found was these little sticks leaning up against a tree. It was an oak tree with all pine sticks about this big. And it made a little I got a picture of it somewhere. And it had almost like a teepee effect to it. It had to be placed one, it wasn't the same tree, and two, they were just so perfect. But then when I walked diagonal to the right, where they kind of cut into my property, Wojo, where I got that area there, that was the high school. All that shit's knocked down. Every freaking tree on the ground, I swear to God, I flash back like, oh my God, I heard that. Oh my God, I heard that. Oh my God, I stood there frozen and tried to figure out the quickest way to get the hell out of there because I was like, something's doing this and it could be here because I was fucking frightened straight up. So I named it the little one, the kindergarten, and that one, the high school. I haven't found anything like medium, like the size of the print that you see that I could, the elementary. But we've gone on the college, the university, the community college. There's all these different things that we have because of learning institutions. And exactly.
Vocational,
Yeah, okay, right. It goes with what William just said. So thank you for letting me ring.
And just to quickly add to what William said too, Rich, is that we found a lot of those in a lot of spots, like where we are right here. If you were to go backwards behind where I took this video, it goes to a swampy inlet, and we found those going down there also. And in the strangest of spots where people are not going to wander around and go, oh, what is this? No, they do it in the most like unbelievable places. Like people are not going to walk around to see.
Yep. Vogel, do you have it up on your big TV? I'll play it one time. And then if the host would like me to, I can bust out Weatherman. Or we can zoom in. It's up to him which way he wants to do it. We can share screen and zoom into different structures, or we can put them up there. Totally up to you. You're the boss.
Yeah, go ahead. You're the weatherman. Let's go.
Oh, weatherman. He goes, go ahead, and then doesn't pick one. I'm like, go be the what? He goes, go ahead. You want me to take a left? You want me to take
stuff right now? I'm just thinking of that whole day. It was just mind-boggling.
It was awesome. It's awesome. Yeah. So bounty hunting bear, what's happening? We're going to be hanging out for a little bit tonight. We got some great stuff from our investigation, and we actually have video. Do you want to play a video now? Which one?
Let's do that before you.
The one with, because I have a couple of videos, and one of them is the rock throw. If you guys remember, if you're watching us on our lives, and if you're not, you're missing out. Hit the notify button on the YouTube channel, Bigfoot Banter with Richie B on YouTube. And we were sitting there and we believe it is a rock. We've listened to it closely now that we had it and we're able to listen to it. It does. And you guys be the judge of that. We need your help with this. To us, it sounded like a rock. It didn't sound like a pine cone. And it didn't sound like a stick, but it was a throw 100%. And it was awesome. So stick around. We're going to do that. I got one over here. I don't know which one this is. I'm going to pull this one down. Oh, no, I don't know if Vogel's still here. Is it possible to get every whoop chatter recorded and string them all together to make one full audio clip and play it at a location, see if there's a response back? I have some stuff on my phone that I could play. Yeah, I just don't. Some of it's important. I don't want to broadcast it on a live YouTube, but there's sections I bet I could play. He's kind of onto that. Richie and Wojo have the best evidence and research on YouTube by far. Thank you, BMO. That means a lot, man. BMO said that.
Yeah, BMO is awesome.
Yeah, very smart human being right there. So I really appreciate that. That's super, super cool. All right, so I don't know if Vogel's even here. Eric, are you still here? Did you put it on the big screen yet? See, the Vogel brothers. We love those dudes. You know what I mean? So they get special treatment sometimes, not because they're superstars, just because we love them like brothers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So those are our boys, man. So if Eric's still here, I'll play it, man. Thank you for those kind words. That means a lot. Kurt says definitely had a thud to it. I remember it sounding heavier than a pine cone. Awesome. Yes. Very important.
Okay. Yep. Remember that comment.
Then very important that you're here and to listen to this. Because the sound, right away, I said it right back to him, and he goes, yes, exactly. Because that means he was thinking the same thing, which he always does, by the way. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I got to pee, Wojo. He's like, I was thinking the same thing. Oh, you were thinking about me peeing? That's weird. Yes, I am. All right. It's going up on the big screen. Look, is it on the big screen? We waited 10 minutes. Where's this big screen? In your outhouse? Because these guys live like wilderness. They're like feral humans. Like,
Oh, yeah.
where's this big screen, dude? Did you drive to the drive-in? Like, what happened?
These guys are like Duck Dynasty. I mean, all the way through.
Oh, God. Oh, I love those dudes. All right, I'm pressing play, Vogel. Kick everybody out of the living room. Oh, wait, do you need a score update, Darren, or you got it playing quietly right there?
It's 2-1 Boston.
Okay.
Oh, it's 2-1?
2-1 Boston.
2-1.
Nice. Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Anytime.
All right.
He said
All right, here we go, Vogel. Here we go. Ready or not? Red Rover, send Wojo right over. Can you imagine playing Red Rover and Wojo's coming through?
No.
I just felt my wrist break. Ron says he thinks of me peeing all the time. We got a special crowd. All right, here we go.
Flat.
Yeah, that's Wojo. It's amazing how many there are.
Have you noticed that I swung back to Darren? That last loud whoop was a much higher pitch.
Good.
That last one, yeah, exactly.
Lost
Where
connection.
did Richie go?
Yeah, I'm right
Oh.
here. It just came up. I lost connection. You pay good money for these things. Don't get me started. Yeah, it goes like that. It was different than the other ones. And there was one in there that did the double one, like like that. And that one had the graspy bubbles. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's almost trying to sound like a dog. You know what I mean, or something. Like a mimic.
Yeah.
You know. And we have recordings that we know they can mimic. We know that. We know we have a bird whistle right next to our recorder. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
We have a bird whistle. It's right next to our recorder. And you can hear it plain as day, spits and graspiness, but you can pushing it out, but the sound that's projected is like a bird.
Yep.
So you don't get to hear the graspy sound because he's not right there near you, right? When he's doing that. They know which ones they want to use to get your attention or throw you off or send you in a different direction or have you come here. You're getting that clean end. You're not getting that beginning, that push. And we got that push on. It's recorded. We could actually share that sometime with these guys. You know what I mean? I'll transfer that over. I got to go dig it out and then transfer it over. That one I don't mind. You know what I mean? Parents teaching the young. Yes. Definitely at least 3 or more calls are coming from everywhere. Yeah, it was wild, man. Definitely doesn't sound like a dog. Exactly. But also does it the same mimic learning maybe. Yep. That's what him and William are on the same. Blah, blah, blah. Can't wait for it running out the trees, mimicking Richie on live cam. I'll be famous for teaching Bigfoot how to say the F word. That'd be pretty awesome. All right, let's. I don't know what this one is, by the way. These are ones you sent me, so I don't know which ones we're at here. Let's see. Oh, that's the same one, ain't it? Yeah, that's the same one. That. Oh, I know what it did. I put it in one place and it sent it to two places. That's what Restream does. Isn't that nice? I got other ones. Don't worry. I know which ones now. We're good. Everybody stay calm. Stop yelling. Go with this guy. Did it again. Yep. I just caught it. What is that?
That was a break. Yeah. It was over here, right? Yes. Something just got thrown. I told you. Did you hear that?
Damn it. My freaking mouse got stuck. I hate when that happens. Did you? All right. That one's tough to hear, I think, though, bro.
It is. It's a little tough to hear.
Yeah, I'll do it again, but it could be tough to hear. My mouse got stuck on my keyboard and I couldn't loop it. Everybody stay patient. Keep your earbuds on.
That was a break. Yeah. It was over here, right? Yes. Something just got thrown.
Yeah, see, I heard it that time.
Did you hear that?
Yep.
It sounds like it hot. It's like a bounce, too. Listen.
Yeah.
That was a break. Yeah. It was over here, right? Yes. Something just got thrown.
It bounces, dude.
Did you hear that?
It's tough to hear, but it bounces. I gotta find the mark that it's on.
That was a break. Yeah. It was over here, right? Yes. Something just got Something just got thrown.
The thud.
Over here, right? Yes.
Right there.
Over here, right? Yes. Something just over here, right? Yes. Something just got thrown. Over here, right? Yes.
Yeah, it might be hard for them to hear it, but I can hear it.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. So real quick, Tanase Elder, how you doing, Carlozzi? So in this video, when I turned right around, me and Richie looked at the same time. We heard a break, right, a clear break right behind us.
Correct, yeah.
Turned around,
Mm-hmm.
and as we turned around, I'm like, you can hear us talk about the break, and then all of a sudden, something was thrown right by his foot. And he hit.
Yep.
And I heard it. I was like, "What the hell is that?"
Yeah, Darren, you remember that, right? It was right by my
Yeah.
toe. Literally right by my toe, man. What a throw. It was good, man. That was good. And I think the toe was the second landing. Because I when it's real cool, you can hear it go, it kind of goes like that. And then the second one goes a little bit louder. So it picked up momentum. You know what I mean? That was pretty cool. I wish they could hear it like we could, though. I don't think they can, but it's all right. Here we go.
I thought it was like a vehicle, but there's nothing out there. What's that? The fuck was that?
I know.
Something screaming? It sounds like it. Didn't that sound like a scream? This is awesome. I love this. Benno from Oz. I sent you an email there, buddy. Did you get it?
Benno from Oz made the show.
I thought it was like a vehicle, but there's nothing out there.
That's a big whistle.
Mm.
The fuck was that? The fuck? The fuck? The fuck was that? Something screaming? It sounds like it. Didn't that sound like a scream? This is awesome. I love this. Benno from Oz. I sent you an email there, buddy. Did you get it?
One more time.
I thought it was like
It's a quick one, so I'll do it one more time.
a vehicle, but there's nothing out there.
Yeah, it's beautiful, Benno. Can you guys hear that? Dude,
Anybody on the side hear that in the chat room?
no, I'm sure they can, but listen. I want to point something out. You got to listen to the voice behind it. You got to listen to the size of the lungs. And no way, we don't wear cologne out there, just for the exact reason you mentioned. We don't want me going up missing.
Blessings, Elder. I hope you're feeling better.
Many, many blessings, Elder. I'm sorry. I was caught up being a producer. Good to see you here, Elder. Thank you so much for stopping by. But listen to it's being projected, and it's strong. You can feel the strength in this, and I'll loop it again a couple times. You hear that extra push? It sounds like spit. Yeah, like it's like the wind's coming out.
Yeah.
Right there.
Well, there's nothing out there.
Yeah, dude. Right, that second half is everything.
Yeah, that second half, it's like a high pitched push, like.
How you like it?
Mm.
Wow. That's cool because I just discovered that right here. You can hear the regular whistle, and then there's that extra push, like you're saying, and it kind of messes up a failed whistle. Yeah.
What was that?
Like it's carrying. Oh, it's carrying far.
I'm screaming.
But it's. I want to try to. Yeah, it's like he's doing teeth whistling.
Mm.
Now remember the theory about the Salish and the Salish people and their language. They use their teeth a lot. They use the tongue behind the teeth. That's how they do the clicking. There it is right there.
What was that? What was that?
Could be anything like that, Benno. Yeah, that sounds like teeth to me, dude. That's awesome, man. That's actually really awesome when you break it down and get in there with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you kept mentioning about whistles, and like I'm hearing something, but I didn't know, and then all of a sudden you could hear it clear as day, just whistling away. I'm like, what the? And then that last one.
I felt like I was the only one. I'm like, dude, I'm hearing whistles. like get help, send help. You know what I mean? Like, why am I hearing it? You know what I mean? No one else. It gets scary at times. No, it was different, man. Yeah, or higher frequency. That's a great concept too. Maybe he was going up above the human eye. But I feel like I can hear a push on the behind the teeth. Like you have those friends that whistle with their teeth, kind of like that. Like I don't do that. I just use. That's why I terrible at whistling. But some of them use their teeth, and they just, What up? Hi. Oh yeah. Elda. I must admit, these follow-up shows are important, and reviewing sounds after a few days does definitely change perspective on what you hear. Absolutely. Thank you. And good catch, he says. Absolutely. It's changing our theories as we're discussing it. Before the show, we're going, oh, my God, dude, wow, what is that? You know what I mean? There's been times where you're like, oh, okay, I know what that is. You don't even bother, A lot of what people think is tree knock is tongue click from alpha male or elder Bigfoot. And William, when I heard them speaking to each other back and forth, literally from 80 feet away, I would say in that area, when they got done, there was a pop and it sounded like a tree knock, but I knew the location where they were was only like little gray sticks, those types of bushes, they grow leaves on them or oak leaves on them, but they're small, but they're all together. So I have tons of those out back. So I knew there was no tree to knock on. That's when I learned what you said to be true. I believe there was a click and a pop mixed together. I feel it was a tongue, like the tongue click and the chest pop, like the mountain gorillas, right? Not saying they're gorillas. I'm just saying they could have some things like that still in them as far as being the original, right? So yeah, so that's what I believe a lot of that, you know. Do you want to? It's 8:36, sir. Do you want to go do a couple on the weather screen before we wrap, or what do you want to do? It's your show.
Oh, you didn't have that real loud one?
Okay.
That loud.
All right. We're not staying till fucking 10, Wojo. It's a time restraint thing. So do you want another video or do you want a fucking pictures? That's what you're getting. I got kids.
9:59. Well, how about this? What do you want, Darren?
Oh my God. All right. Sorry guys. Wojo had to leave. It's this is the home of the Richie Boom show, and this is my co-host Darren. We're gonna get the rooster. Yeah, there we go. The rooster's in the house. What the hell? Oh man. Sam wants to see weather screen. All right, what video did you have? The one with the big tree? Do you know what I'm talking about? Is it this one?
The one like we were sitting down. Like you can't really. I had the phone laying down on the bag.
Sitting down. Oh, over by the gifting area?
Yeah, yes. That was the rock sound.
Oh, the throw. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Yeah. That one we're good with, right? That's the one you want to hear. I thought you meant the other one. That's why I was saying that.
Oh, no, not the other one.
All right. Well, shut the hell up. Stop yelling at me. Yeah, now I got to fucking figure out what. I hate when they do this, dude. Fucking restream. They you know what? I'm gonna resend. Because you know what they do? They just throw it in there and mix it in, and you can label it. And I'm like, where'd it go? Where did it go, dude? Here, let me do this while
yeah, no stress, Rich, because we could always do it on Saturday or.
No. That's the most important one we got. Hang on a minute. No, it's just them. They aggravate the shit out of me, dude. Because if it doesn't go into the folder.
That's right, Kurt. Home of the Richie Boom.
Home of the
Richie Boom Boom.
Richie and the Boom Boom girl. Here. Have something to discuss. I'll be right with you. Look at that fuckery. Nothing? You good?
Wow.
And that's it. Watch. Look at that top. Look at the top.
Yeah.
There you go. You guys talk about that while I look for this. Oh, not look for it. Just send it.
Oh yeah, that's the backside. Yeah, because I remember you saying taking a picture. Yeah, that was pretty cool, Darren.
Oh yeah.
What the?
Yeah, that's it's like when you see it, you're like, okay, how the heck did that get there? Right? Like that's the first thing I think about. I'm just like, who put that there like perfectly the way it's supposed to be? Like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Damien says, I think you should try playing a recording of Headzane Tribe from Tanzania who talk with clicks and whistles. Yeah, I mean, we have discussed about certain tribes that do, that
extensively.
I mean, talk with the clicking and the mouth popping and things like that. It's a lot of forms of communication. All right, Elder, I hope you're feeling better.
Hope you feel better, Elder.
Many blessings, hon.
All right, so I got to load somebody in the background too, for the weatherman stuff, because bear close sleep. Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's see. Hopefully they loaded it. They do that to me sometimes with these things. I know I put it in the same folder. Yep, there it is. All right, I got it. So what you're seeing is his phone resting on his backpack. We're sitting at the new gifting area. Darren is being philosophical, talking about good and evil. I'm sitting there taking it all in. I feel like, feeling like a piece of meat because I know the lady Bigfoots are out there. So hang on. That's without cologne, William. All right, you ready? Make sure your headphones are on tight. Push it right into that earwax.
Well, like,
I don't know.
Like,
Well, that's why.
why would you have an evil person?
Or maybe they were nice and then they got enslaved.
Right.
You got.
Oh, hear that? Did something just get thrown at us?
Yep.
I just saw that. See that twig?
Yep.
That just moved.
This one too's moving. We just got.
Did something just get thrown at us?
Oh,
Yep. You got.
You hear that?
You got.
Like, that's really good sound.
Well, it's distinct.
Right.
You know,
that's what I'm saying. Like, you
yeah,
can hear it.
Like a pine cone don't make that noise, dude.
Right.
A pine, and it has force. You could almost tell it sideways by the way it kind of hits, because when it comes straight down,
Right.
You go, that's a different sound than if I take and go.
That was a really good sound capture.
Yep. Yeah, because you were almost level with it because it's down low on your bag, and it just happened to work out good. Bitch got lucky.
I know.
Yo, bitch, you got lucky, girl. Here we go. You ready?
Something just get thrown.
And then they got enslaved.
Right.
You got. And then they got enslaved.
Right.
You got.
Yeah.
And then they got enslaved.
Right.
You got.
You hit. All right. So everybody hears that. They keep hearing him say, "Daddy wants a freshie." That's it. That's a new quote I got to put on a shirt.
I like that.
Yeah, I do that. I go, "Oh, I love me a freshie" when the brakes are fresh. Good job, guys. Wojo, next time pay the kid $2 more to hit Richie's to hit the Richie target. Yeah. Hell no. He'll get paid what he gets paid and like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is it too dangerous to split teams up in coverage on single? We have discussed that. We have discussed that with radios being different. When we have a bigger crew, that's something that we probably going to end up doing. We have enough activity around us. If it's not broken, don't fix it. That's my theory. I don't know about anybody else, but that is the rock throw right there. As a matter of fact, this is what I'm talking about. I had the clip. Hang on. Go ahead. Talk. You could talk about that sound if you want. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So Richie found a pretty cool spot for a gifting tree, and so we were just sitting down and we set up the stop. And yeah, when we're having this like intense discussion, this in-depth discussion, I mean, you could hear like that. It was just like we had total silence. Like it kind of shocked us. I mean, I looked at Darren's face, and he kind of looked at me like, "What the? Something just thrown at us." I'm like, "Dude, what did you do?"
Yeah,
right, Darren? And I think it's behind Richie's shoulders. With the
I agree.
I think they're one of those small pines
to my left
because
Yes.
the branch Richie was looking, because I couldn't see from his vantage point, but I could see in my vantage point. It was this part of the same tree that we saw the twigs moving, and that impact was like that. That was like intense. That was loud.
But I almost felt like the after effects of it, right? After it landed, you could feel like I felt something go past my ear.
Interesting.
Oh, you froze, bro, because we were talking and I was looking right at you, and you just kind of froze up like,
Right. But I felt kind of like a wind go past my ear.
Thank you, William. And that's the other thing is 2 branches were moving, but we noticed when we were going to leave, if you remember live, when you move the branch that got hit, the other branch moves with it.
Yep.
So we didn't want to put off that false narrative that it came. So 2 branches would tell me immediately that it's a sideways trajectory. Immediately.
Yes.
The discussion's over. I don't know if that's what happened, is what I'm saying to you guys. I don't know, because when he moved when we went to leave the area and you touched that stick that got hit pretty lightly, the one that I saw moved with it. I went, whoa, 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 whoa. Like it caught my attention as a researcher that, wait a minute, that might have been this. You know what I mean? But still, all being said, I believe it's a sideways trajectory. I believe it came from my left side this way. And we had noises over there, sounds over there. We were very curious about that area. So it all kind of goes together. You know what I mean?
Oh, the
Good
clicking,
night.
Rich.
Good night, William Nighthawk.
Good night, William.
Thank you for adding to the show, man. It really means a lot. We love it. Yeah, I don't have. I can't. I'm not even gonna go. Kurt says sounded like a rock or something pierced in the air and sounded like ripping through leaves and twigs. Right, with force. Right, more force behind it than just being dropped straight down. Great points, Kurt. That's why we love having you, buddy. Let's see. Best way, 100%. If not broken, don't fix it. Good captures. Is it possible to throw things to try to spook prey into running or move? Hey, I'm sure they do. They might get the direction. Maybe it's a tactic they use with deer. You know,
Yeah.
maybe you throw it with it's grazing and you throw it and he looks over here and you come up behind him, right? You know, that's a great theory. JT's got to go. God bless you too, brother.
Yeah, thank you for being on here, GT.
Yep.
Thank you.
And one more time. Here we go.
Did something?
Or maybe they were nice. Or maybe they were nice and then they got enslaved.
Right.
You know, you got. Or maybe they were nice and then they got enslaved.
Right.
You know, you got. Or maybe they were nice and then they got
But Richie,
enslaved.
what was
You
after
don't-
that?
You got.
I'm
that
playing it.
pause.
Did
Right.
something get you thrown at us?
Yep.
And here's the reaction.
No,
just moved.
this one too's moving. We just got something thrown at us. Well,
Like,
I
you know
don't
what I
know.
mean? Like, why
Well,
would
that's
they
why-
have, why would you
So-
have an evil person?
That was the end
Or
of it.
maybe
So
they were nice and then they got enslaved.
I don't hear a landing.
You know,
Rich.
you got.
You know what I'm saying? That impact.
yeah.
Did something get you thrown
You
at
see
us?
this?
Yep.
You guys hear the
See
silence?
that twig?
Yep.
That
No,
just moved.
this
Yo,
one too's moving.
That's
We just got
important
something thrown at
because
us. Well,
Like, you
I
know what I
don't
mean?
know.
Like, why?
really, that's important because in every investigation and whenever you research, you're going to have a natural reaction that you typically can't control. I've gotten better at certain things and slowing my mind down and stuff like that, but in different situations, when you're in a situation where you're not expecting something and you're deep into a conversation, right? You're going to have a reaction that just happens.
But
You
could
know?
you slow that down by any chance? Like, could you slow that impact down?
I probably could on this. I think. I don't know because it's not necessarily sound.
Well, that's
They
why.
have, why would you have an evil person?
Or maybe they were nice and then they got enslaved.
No, it
You
won't
know,
let me.
You got.
No, it has to be audio for me to do
Yes.
that.
Okay. Okay.
Enslaved.
Right.
You know, you got.
Did something?
What are you hearing? Is there something you're hearing?
They
You
were
want
nice
to
and-
you want
It's
to talk?
something in the background that I'm hearing.
Oh, okay. Let's listen to the background.
Then they got enslaved.
It almost sounds. It
You know?
almost sounds like a low growl. But just play it slow if you could.
Now remember, I told you guys what I heard,
Yes.
and it was over behind Darren towards that little hill. It was
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
you did.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
exactly.
Now you ready?
Yep.
Here we go. I'm gonna go right from the start with that one. Ready?
Well,
Like, you
I
know what I
don't
mean?
know.
Like, why
Well,
would
that's
they
why.
have, why would you have an evil person?
Or maybe they were nice and then they got enslaved.
Right.
You know, you got.
Did something get you thrown at us?
Yep.
I just saw that.
I don't know what that is.
Did you hear that?
I'm not sure if I heard it, but maybe I don't know. Are you guys hearing the same thing?
Yeah. It sounds like a plane, but it's not.
Right.
Right.
It couldn't be a plane because you hear it approaching. Wait a minute. Let's go here. That's why I love these research shows. That's why I call it the research room. Are you ready?
Why
Well,
would
that's
they
why.
have, why would you have an evil person?
Or maybe they were nice and then they got enslaved.
Right.
You know, you got.
Did something get you thrown at us?
Yep.
I just saw that. See that twig?
Yep.
That
No,
just moved.
this one too's moving. We just got something thrown at us. Well,
Like,
It's like an infrasound interference.
Right.
Yeah. We
It's
had
not a-
those. Like,
Yeah, we had a few that day
yeah.
because it's not a plane.
No.
We had like one plane all day, and that one, we would have heard it way back here. I'm almost hearing it here, after the rock gets thrown.
Right.
Right.
Why wouldn't we hear a plane long? You know what I mean? Well, that's interesting. Good catch. Good ears. I like this new guy. All right, here we go.
I don't know.
Like, why
Well,
would
that's
they
why.
have? Why would you have an evil person?
Or maybe they were nice and then they got enslaved.
Right.
You know, you got.
Did something just get thrown?
It just starts
I
up.
just saw that. See that?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
It just sounded like it just
exactly
appeared
how it
above over our
sounds.
heads.
Yeah. All of a sudden, a rock gets thrown, and then all of a sudden you hear a jet plane.
Well, that's what I mean. I felt that
Yeah.
breath go past my ear. It was like almost a
In the direction I heard it.
right, but I felt like something go this way.
Oh, that's interesting.
I
Yeah, that's interesting because
don't want to say because it's happened to me several times.
yeah,
One when Richie showed up into the woods, because
Mm.
me, Susan, and I'm trying to remember who else. Who were there? Like, oh, you had to go back to your truck, back to the vehicle, and you came back, and then I heard in my ear, right
Yep.
beside me. This is like Darren when you first walk into the woods from the other place.
Was that was that when Daniel Groom was there?
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah.
And we're right where the main path and the service path is. And then Susan looked at me. I go, "What did you hear?" She goes, "It sounds like I heard like a voice or something." I go, "That's what I just had in my ear." It went
Oh shit! I gotta load these up.
like that. It was like
I don't know if it's gonna work.
literally you could feel it. Scared the pants out of me. But it happened and another time with Richie and Denny, and I had my infrared where they were. They were further away from me, like 30 feet, and all of a sudden I hear, and I'll tell you, I put the light, the thermal into my chest so I could see if there's any eye shine or anything. It was literally right beside me, so I know what you're talking about because it's happened to me twice, three
All right.
times, three times.
Let's go. Good. I'm just trying to figure out which ones
Yeah.
I'm loading up here.
But that's interesting that In the meantime, guys, while we were sitting there, prior to even after, excuse me, even after the rock throne, um, that's when Richie heard like another growl, and then we kept hearing clicking sounds, and then that's when since we were talking about you know we were talking about biblical stuff, and I forgot what I said. I think I said something to the effect of you know, do you believe in the Lord Jesus Christ or something like that?
Mhm.
And then they clicked again, and we looked at each other like we got a response, and I found that kind of like, wow, that's kind of cool. I mean, I was trying to figure out something to talk with them about, and I guess it's part of the conversation. But yeah, but definitely had those clicks going on in where those small pine trees were, and like I said, the day was just incredible, and I think we got a good spot where to place the goodies and stuff like that for them, and I can't wait to go back in there and check it out.
Oh man, I'm just hoping and praying, dude. I'm just like, wow, that'll be insane if we get there and there's something went down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, and again, I mean, if that's the case, then I got a blessed necklace from Mama Bear Claw that I'll put up there, and we'll build up that spot, and
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know why. I just feel like I think it's like more of the older kids. I mean, they're just having fun with us.
Yep.
I
And
just
I
feel
just
like
felt
that,
like,
but that area was a high traffic area, right? You could see the impressions,
Oh God, yeah.
oh,
right?
God, yeah.
Busy,
Right. You could
busy,
you could
busy.
see them all over the place,
Yeah,
and
we found like,
that's what was so interesting about that area was just the impressions that you could see, right?
yeah,
And it was just, and like I said, it was coming from all kinds of directions.
yeah. And there was like a huttish area that we found, and then when Richie came down, remember I had him standing there, You can see the compressions in there
Yep.
where he was standing, and it was like it was just like we saw a lot of those type of structures that day. I'd
Yeah,
never seen so many of
me neither. Like that was crazy.
them.
Like those structures were just crazy.
All right, the D hoot scream.
How's that? I can't see.
Yep, looks good, Rich.
All right, let's go here.
Yeah, Darren looks like he's in jail.
That's cool. You can get most of that on there. That's good. Now you can see the. You got to watch the comments. Remember.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. So there's so much of it here that it's. I can try to get in. It's still going to show the same. But look at that's what I was talking about. Look at the top with the stuff going sideways, right? And you can't.
Yeah,
Get,
especially from above.
yeah, you can't. Let me see if I can.
And
Pull it.
even to like to the right of me, if you go to the if you're looking at it from your right to left, like there's even another structure right just to the left where it says live. If you look underneath,
Oh, it looks like an X.
right,
Yeah. I mean, it's funny because all that back is stripped,
right.
and it really stands out nice. You know, it's
Well, yeah. Well, you can try what with this thing. You can go like this, and then we can move like that and look. And you see my. Oh, is that my booty? Oh, yeah. There it is.
Yes, that is
Hey,
yeah
girl.
that is.
I go, what is that? Oh, it's his.
I thought it was my booty, like in the picture that you were taking.
Me
I
too.
didn't
Me
realize it was
too.
in studio.
Yeah, yeah, Kurt. That's Darren dropping the soap, and there's Richie. I'll get it.
Oh boy, why is it? Oh, I zoomed in. Yeah, that's right. Oh boy. Oh yeah, check out the merch. You heard her. Oh, that's funny. Sorry about that, everybody. Let me see. See the booty. Let me see if I can get the booty out of the way. And then if I can, I thought I was far enough back. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, okay. So, all right, yeah. So this area up here is what I'm talking about. Look behind. Like this looks like it's connected to a tree.
Yeah.
That looks like it's connected to a tree. Although they're awkward. They might actually be bent down in here. Do you see what I'm saying? Like this like spud here looks like it should just go straight out.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know. We could probably zoom in on that and see.
I'm zoomed in on it, Rich, but I think that's from another tree, and it's manipulated.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it's definitely from another tree. That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
It's from another tree that's
It's
I
like
never noticed
weaving.
that.
right here.
Oh yeah,
So here's this area of growth, but it looks almost upside down the way it's growing. We got to check that out when we go back if we can find
But
it.
it almost looks like a weave.
Oh
If
yeah,
you
it's
think
like
about
yeah,
right.
yeah, it's pushed in here, but then you go over here. Look at these guys; they go sideways, and they're by themselves. Those are freestanding. Those are ends right here, broken.
yeah.
All the way
That
across.
bottom big one, Rich, keeps going all the way. I'm looking all the way to the far right. That's the
Yeah,
same
man,
one.
that's wild, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, when you really get in there, that's what this setup is good for. Yeah, get over to the Banter with Richie B -shop.fourthwall.com. Get over there. We got some kick-ass. I got socks over there, man. You're gonna love the socks. Check out the socks. I'm a sock man. Yeah, there's an X on both sides. It looks like there's one over here somewhere on the right. Definitely on the right, but over on the left there was some too. Richie has pants on today. I know. My bad. So I won't do that again. I'm a fraud. Um, let's see. Oh wow, yeah. No, it's wild, right, man? Yeah, weatherman time. So yeah, and I don't know. I didn't crop all these, so I don't know exactly how it's gonna go. But we'll do a few minutes of this, and then we'll wrap. Because it's definitely getting late, and Mama's got a long day at work tomorrow, and I have a long day with children.
Mm-hmm.
Long day.
And you get Stacy to boot right after.
Right after Jess works till 7, and I have to be ready and live with Stacy by 8. Yeah, that's all right. It's gonna be fun, man. I'll represent, dog. Don't you worry, G. I got you, girl. But yeah, that's an awesome picture, man. I love that. I love that Darren's is so involved, and yeah, watching somebody grow from skeptic to what's this all about, and then getting into it like that, where he's standing in a teepee, like check it out. Which one's this? I can't see it. Yeah, that's the double 90s I found.
The double 90s, yeah.
Yeah. So, and I've seen a bunch of these, right? BMI just went live. All right, see you later. Fine, whatever, Tyler. Thanks for the update on other people's shows. Anything else you want to say? I'm just kidding. Relax, everybody. Jeez, tough crowd. All right. Well, Wojo's about to have his longest show ever. That's what's happening right here. So there we go. Nice little zoom in on it. Yeah. So to me, not being a actual weatherman, just representing one falsely on this show, that I remember has a little twist to it. See how it goes here? But look at right here. That's the key. This spot right here you want to look at. That's where you see the twist that happens here. Then you come over here, and this thing. Now these have no seals on them. They're all twigs on them. No seals. Now, even if they had leaves on them, you could count them. There's probably 50 on each. So check it out. That is not a natural weather event. They don't make angles generally. You know what I mean?
No.
Generally, you don't get angles in the weather. What's it say? Is BMR a porn site? It can be if you want. Yeah, if you're into that, bro. Yeah, so no, Bigfoot Michigan Rob is live. You can go over there afterwards. Nobody leaves until we're done.
That's right.
I got it. I got you, boo.
Yep.
I got you, boo. Opposite 90s, right? Now think of that, right? Exactly. Of course, Kirk picks up on opposite. What the hell? He got kicked? Let's see. Is he back? There he is. Score update, please, Darren.
2-2.
Damn it.
Start of the third.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, that's not normal. Opposite 90s, right? Going each different direction, right? And in a strange way. I mean, it doesn't look all bent because the wind's beating up on it. There's not enough ice or anything to hold enough ice to knock it all the way over that and slowly creak it to the bottom. This one, we're not going to get the top on it, and I'm going to be pissed. Right? You son of a fuck. Damn it. Let me try to see if I shrink it if something good happens. A little better. Not so good. But this is at this is on the bridge.
Right.
This is like 20-something feet in the air. I'm actually going to crop that so we can look at it another time. Maybe on my show Saturday. Because we got an in-house show Saturday. And we're going to have topic discussion. So we're going to have a topic. We are going back. Do you guys want to know what the topic is for my Saturday show? Anybody? Oh yeah, I like this one too. This is the one right here, bro. This one's serious.
Yeah.
If you guys want to know, I'll tell you. Huh? Bruins are in the struggle Bruins weren't meant to be good this year.
Sam says yes.
Oh, Sam says yes. Mojo's trying to get me moving. The topic for Saturday's show. Remember how we were on origins? The origin of Bigfoot? This Saturday, we go jump forward. We're going to talk about the Giants. Boop, boop,
New York.
And now you know. Don't get me going with this weatherman shit. You know what happens.
Oh my God, dude. That's sick. It's
incredible.
I'm looking forward to the Giants because that's like my favorite topic.
Oh, we love that episode, and we never went back to it.
Oh my God. Yeah, I know. We never did.
No, but we're about to, and it's not about Lovelock Cave. It's about Giants. Because we talked about the origin. We had discussions about prehistoric days. We had them on the woods the other day. Why are we small and everything else is big? Bullshit. That's why. Because that's what they wanted you to believe. We weren't small. We were big. That's why people are 7 feet tall, 6'8", 6'5", 6'4", Not necessarily because of their uncles and genetics, because of their lineage. Different. Now you know. Now look at this bad boy. Now this is a teepee that we found. Look at this thing, man. Yeah, you know it, Maya. Mr. Brault close-ups. Yeah, looking good, aren't I, for 55, son? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Let's see. So look at this thing. This is a teepee, like a teepee type setup. That opening is crazy, but look at. We're gonna get to the key, and I know you all see it. You know, now these idiots here. This is the Wildlife Commission, because there's a path right here. So what they do is they come in and they piss off our friends. And if you saw what the path looks like now, I mean, I don't know how those people can't figure out that it just so happens your whole path is covered with 90-degree trees. All right. Everywhere. You think that's the only place that trees fall on, bro? Like, it is so obvious. You now have an obstacle course. And when they first built this place, I told Wojo the boys and girls weren't going to like it. They don't like this because this is their structure that you just cut with your human bullshit. Because you can't go underneath it or around it with your little granola boots. LL Beans. Anyways, I feel better. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. No, not me. I've lost weight. All right, listen. Look, there it is. Look at Woj. Here it comes. That's how close we can get. I got 3% more. I can get it. There it is. All right, let's discuss this. Right? Let's discuss this. I don't know if it's going to be Nephilim or not. I don't know. We're just going to talk about giants in general. You bring something. Let's go. You guys bring some shit to the topic. You want to talk about Nephilim? We'll go over that. Let's talk about giants as a whole. All different places they've been found. Different names for them. Right? Let's go. Look at me. I'm a giant. See? All right. Oh, you guys still here? Oh, I thought you left.
Look at that face paint.
Look at right here. The elephant in the room, guys. Look at the TP. Look at this thing. Come across and then go underneath this one. This thing, look how old that is. Look how old that is, dude. It's not just barkless. It's changed color because of weather. Right? This one still has bark on it. Right? But it's covered by that old one. Right? So you're telling me this one's just been laying up here a lot longer than this one. Still has its bark. Still has its color. But this one doesn't? No. The only other theory you have is that this has been here or wherever was placed here on top of this, or this was woven in underneath it and over the pile and straight out. Because that color there is newer than this color here. See how they both don't have bark, right? So the only options you have is this was picked up, this was here, and then that was laid on top. So this is either foreign, or this is foreign, or they're both foreign. Anybody? Anybody?
I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
Where are you at with this? Where are we at with that, guys? Right? Think about it. Crazy, right? This is everything. We already knew when we walked up on this, right? We already knew that that wasn't normal. We already knew that. Again, it's not just a TP, it's 3D TP, and man, this ain't just leaning. This is an opening. This has purpose. And then you come up here, and this is a cross, and it's underneath and over. So
kind of like a gateway.
Yeah, very well could be that, and that's a lot of the discussion people have, right? So what do you guys think of this structure before I take it down? Because this is one of my favorites, and I might do one more, and that's about it. So get your asses working here. Let's go. You see what I'm saying here?
And Jamie, this is the same investigation we did on Sunday in
This is
Richie's yard area.
Yep. Yep. This is the same investigation. I'll bring and compare some UK giants. I didn't see that, what he said. Okay. So yeah, that's, to me, obviously, it's an obvious everything. You know what I mean? So, and then, like I say, you pull it away. I mean, let's talk about this. Let's talk about what Wojo talks about a lot. What the fuck's going on right here? What's going on right there, Wojo? Right here. Good, Wojo, say it. Come on. Darren. No, let's do Darren. Darren.
So
What?
it's leaning on those branches, right? Is that what I can? The pitch is kind of hard to tell. I'll be honest with
Yeah.
you.
So, well, I'm trying to line it out for you. So, all right. So here's a branch coming off that big pine tree,
Right,
and here's this tree leaning on it.
right.
So, what's wrong with
It was
that
like
picture?
it was almost like it was laid there, right?
Why's that?
I don't know.
No, no,
That's
no,
a
no,
good
no,
question
no. Why in your eyes do you determine it looks like it was laid there? Why is that?
because it's not natural.
Okay, but Wojo, you want to finish it or beat him up on it? What do you want to do?
You can beat me up on it.
Well, Darren, look at the bark. Look at the tree. Look at that tree. Look where it is.
So
Look above and
Right,
below.
you got this big tree right here, right? Then you have
yeah,
this medium tree right here,
right.
right? Leaning on this little branch. What is wrong with that picture, guys? If this is natural, what happens here? If that tree that you see, all this mass, because it has a lot, if you put it together in a big square, right? But you stand it up and it's coming down. It's coming down. Oh my God.
Exactly, Ron.
And it stops right there. What did he say?
Because if it fell, it would have broken the branch.
It would have broken the branch.
You're damn right, dude. You're damn right. Look at that. Because this is a unique one that we don't usually get to see, because I'm going to guarantee you there's a quarter tree here and there's 3/4 of a tree here, meaning you have more velocity coming down, and even if it hits this big tree, that branch is gone.
Yeah, it breaks.
I guarantee I can walk over there and go, "Hi-ya!" with freaking 2 fingers, and that thing will break. I've done it 1,000 times with these things. How do you start it?
AZHSSRS. Great
Uh,
question, by the way.
what's up, Big
Z,
Z? Oh, well,
Z's question is my question is how would you study structure like this in the first place?
Yep.
Exactly.
Sam said the same thing too, Ron. If it fell, other branch should be broke. Yep, 100%. And I'll get to Z in a minute. I just want to make sure I give these people their due.
Yeah.
Z, good to see you. How do you start a structure like this? So I've done this for years where I've tried to figure out how, like, where do they start? Right? Where do they start? TPs, you pick one up and you're leaning on something. Very, very easy, right? Very easy to get started with. But there's other ones. Now, there's other ones. The ones that have messaging, I feel we just can't understand. The dream catcher. Where do you start with the dream catcher? You probably bend the 40-foot elm tree down, get another tree to put on top of that one there, remember? So that one there is where you would start, because everything started leaning up against it, looking like a wagon wheel or a dream catcher, however you want to look at it. So, no, it depends. I think it depends on the structure. That would be my answer to that question. Kurt says inside the TP looks like a perfect circle. Oh, no, it is. It is. Yeah, it is symmetrical in a sense. And outside of the TP, the trees look like it's surrounding it in a circle as well. Looks very important and has meaning. I like what he's bringing to the table here. He's saying those normal trees that are upright are a layer. The TP is within that layer.
Right.
Am I correct, Kurt? I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I felt that what I got from you, and I know how you think, and I don't think you're wrong.
I mean, it's like the circle of life. It's like it's like a powwow, where it's like a gathering.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, it could be that. It could be a gathering. It could be a trap. Could be, hey kids, you stay over there and don't come out. And they build different layers of protection, in a sense, right? They don't, what are they worried about the most? Probably humans, But yeah, no, I think that's a brilliant deduction, Watson. I'll tell you that. I'm gonna start calling him Watson, I think. Let's see. I don't know what I got here. Which one's this? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Very good, Kurt. I love that theory, man. This one here, yeah, this is a weird one too, right? So we'll probably end it here. But yeah, look at that. And this one, the one on the right's upside down, right? And it doesn't look like the same tree, I don't think. Let's check out the width of it. I don't remember looking for that when we were there. I don't think so. It looks too fat to be the same tree, don't it?
Yeah.
That's weird. You would think maybe it was up there for so long it rotted and just fell over, but I don't know, man.
So, Rich, I'm just going to throw this out there. So that
Hmm.
TP with the stick going across, I decided to check it spiritually.
Oh, that's
And the
not.
TP with a stick or multiple poles going across the top generally signifies the control flaps, also known as I cannot pronounce his name. Oh, it's so long. That regulate the smoke hole, which holds profound spiritual and practical meaning in Plains indigenous cultures. Spiritually, this structure represents the connection between all things, harmony and the balance of the physical and spirit worlds.
Okay. So what's happening here is when we go into this stuff, we're getting things that are the same. We're getting the harmony conversation. We're getting all those things really. It's quite wild, right? I mean, you know what I'm talking about. All these things that you read about, you hear balance, harmony, spiritual world. We hear a lot of that stuff, dude.
But
So
it's
what?
also a connection to when you go in there and you feel things, right? It's your senses as well. So
Mm,
you're also connecting to what's going on in there,
mm.
Yep.
right? So that's a sign. So when you go in there, it's almost as though you're like, okay, I'm here, I'm feeling what's going on, I see
Mm.
what's going on. I don't understand the structures, but maybe the structure is a sign that's telling me something.
Deep meditation, like it says, with the other worlds. That's yeah. I mean,
Like, and what's on the other side of that structure,
Well, all right, wait,
right?
wait, 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 wait. Sorry, you got my head going now. See, what if, because all those are almost the same meanings? They
They
say a
are.
lot. They say well, wait. They say a lot of the same words. Even the spine in the tree talked about rebirth, but
Right.
it said harmony. It talked about respect. What if it's telling you? What if it's telling you? It's giving you the key. It's giving you the code
Right.
to meet
That's
them.
what right. That's what I'm saying.
Take it in. Not just be able to meet them, to be able to see them, to allow them to reveal themselves to you. This is
Right.
the code and way you must conduct yourself in order to
Right.
do that.
But you also have to show respect.
All of it. That's what I'm saying. I said respect. It's all in there.
Okay. Okay.
Don't yell at me, new guy. I'm a producer.
Sorry, I won't do that again.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
but I mean, you know what? To
Oh, it
sit
starts
underneath
getting
that,
heated. What?
I wonder if you would just sit underneath there and just not say nothing, just meditate and just sit there, and they would come to you.
But I'm just thinking because we keep getting that same message. You know what I'm talking? I mean, you
I
ever
know what
really?
you're talking about. I know.
I'm
There's
wondering
a,
if they're telling you, "Hey, you want to have the truth revealed to you. This is how you must conduct yourself." It's not necessarily about them going there to refuel, recharge, or something like. They're trying to talk to the other people. They're trying to message us because if they're the first humans, right? We're the second ones, right? They're probably closer to perfect than we are, right? Which is closer to God, right? So they're trying to say, hey, this is how you get on this level. You have to have this. You have to have harmony. You have to have respect. You have to have, this spirituality, all that stuff while you're there. You know what I mean? And maybe, and like we know our research. Our research has been all those things. And look what has been revealed to us.
But have we also considered um, where those structures are? Are they in a like you don't have an aerial view of how these structures are? Like, are we supposed to walk through these A-frame type things and it leads us to somewhere?
No, I don't know, but it might give you different energies that you can use to be more sensitive,
Does
perhaps.
it lead to somewhere? You know what I mean? Like, are we supposed to
Oh, I
go
don't
through
know.
this one and weave through that one? And you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, Rich.
Well, I,
Actually,
I,
my
I don't
notes.
want to. I don't know if I want to find out because
why?
because I want to make sure.
You're more, yeah, but you're more connected than anyone else.
Well, thank you, but I just because I want to come back and see my kids. I don't
Oh,
want to. I don't want to
you'll
leave
come back.
yet. Is all the structures?
I think you're supposed to come back,
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, that would be interesting, like an aerial view. Try to put a code together in a sense, break the code,
right?
right?
Right? Is there something like about like if we had like an aerial view and we could connect the dots almost
Yeah.
where the structures are?
Oh yeah. Fake Damien, you come out anytime. Z-Man says, is all the structures are in a protected land? It seems we have a lot of it on preserves, conservation, wildlife trusts, a lot of that, but not necessarily the rule of law. But dream come true. Oh, it would be. Kurt says exactly, Richie. I agree, and that's why it takes them so long to actually trust humans. For them to say and for them to actually live and follow a way of life are two different things, and they don't get fooled. Well, yes, and I agree with that. Thank you for that. Yeah, you know what? It would be an amazing test to have humans understand their message, and what that'll tell you is one of the things that I've spoken to, and Ernie Davio and people like that are very wise. The channel that I've introduced to you guys as well. Every once in a while, I send it to the group. It talks about the subtleties. It talks to the subtle behaviors of Bigfoot, right? They watch you and see if you notice the subtleties. I've heard that multiple times. So if you learn the subtleties, they start communicating with you. Then they lead you to deeper subtleties, ones that involve more research, more attention, more care, more knowledge, more subtleties, right? Harder to find subtleties like what Darren's mentioning, right? Thoughts and theories. We could be, and what I believe is levels. These are all topics that we've discussed. Perhaps with that paragraph or whatever page that Wojo read, we are now ready for another level of understanding. It's a little more complicated, a little more outrageous, but we thought all the other levels getting here were outrageous, right? So why not? Why not have a new level of complication?
And
Of
you gift something every time you go through a structure?
I don't know the rules yet. We have to learn them. But we don't personally know. I mean, if we did that, we'd be living in a structure. Just gifts do cost money. So no matter what they
I,
are.
I believe they're very well aware of our knowledge about what's going on. Um,
Yes, Z man, 50 pounds, Z. Thank you. I'm actually a little
and
bloated right now.
I just believe that we are taking those big steps and trying to learn as we go. And this is why we get the constant moves. We get the constant movements, and um, they're just right there. I mean, I feel like, because the connection, this relationship is built on many different levels. Many
Yep.
different levels is finding the gifting chair,
Yep.
gift, gift the gifting chair, okay? And we, use different things to, try to
Communicate
communicate with them,
a little bit.
with the golf balls and the rocks,
Yep.
nature, because obviously now we know how connected they are with nature, and and that I believe that with their connection with Mother Nature is also their connection with good, with their connection of it's like checking your faith. And it sounds crazy, but I really do because I mean it's your intentions. That's the main thing is just your intentions of why you're in there. So, and for us, why are we in there? Because we're trying to understand them and respect and we're the ones learning, and it's just a matter of making that last connection where I think that you know when the weather gets better and stuff like that, I like to plant a tree at Richie's place and at our other place, um, and it shows respect. It shows that we understand that humans, us humans, what we do is we destroy everything. We litter, we knock down trees like the granola people did. While we were walking in there, and I think that they realize, well, they know that for us saying that and feeling that our anger towards other humans, that they read our thoughts and minds, and like I said, there's a whole big layer of onion here, and I believe that we're onto something.
Yep. Yeah, we've had that discussion as well, Tyler. We're very aware of that. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, no, I believe, I believe that all to be true. And think about it, bro. This has got me thinking again. I'm probably going to be up to the wee hours. It drives me nuts.
I love a good cigar, Damien. Believe me.
Next time you're out there, just ask them if they mind if you are in or around them for more info. Yeah, absolutely, Bounty Hunter. And I think what we're going to do is this, because if you think about it, go back to when you started, when you were with me in the woods, when we were in North Central Mass, when we came to my place, and then we found this place, and we went to that street, we went to the other side of the river. Okay, very important. Research zone. We've been there 2 years in April, right? 2 years, one spot, pounding away, once, two, sometimes 3 times a week. How many teepees have you found? How many teepees have we found?
Oh my God, numerous.
Yeah, but think about it. When did you find them?
And not till like, oh my gosh.
Say it. Not till. Not till. We did not have a lot of teepees that we were finding in the beginning, dude. Not
Well, that's
till.
what I meant is
Let
like,
me finish, dude. You're not wrong. Nobody's saying you're wrong. Stop that shit. I don't want to hear it. You save that for your brothers. That's your fucking problem. Don't say that to me no more. You are absolutely 100% correct by saying the word till. Not till, dude. We have recently found more teepees in weeks than we did in years.
mhm.
The theory that we're having when we sit in this research room, the brain pops and says, oh my God. And I'm having an oh my God moment. We have not found teepees like this many times, this many teepees. I guarantee it, we have found more in the last 3 months than we did since researching together in over 2 years.
It's a gateway.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah, in two
It's
different areas.
it's a level of graduation. It's different. It's a level of I'm telling you, dude.
Yeah,
We never even had a thing, and they're open.
It's a harbinger.
They're wide open, though. Remember we had that
yeah,
conversation about that
yeah,
geometry shape?
yeah. It's kicking in now.
Yes, dude.
Triangles, rectangles,
Yes.
new
It's not,
stuff.
it's not just because we learned and recognized the meaning of triangles and rectangles. We've always been critical thinkers. If we saw that the way we saw that, we would have had a question about it. We were getting it right, so they built one to tell us we were getting it right. Now we're in these teepees, dude. And I say we go into the teepee and we set up shop and we sit like we did the other day. We'll tell them we're going to go in with respect and we're going to sit here and we're going to have a conversation. And that's the key. When you said the word till, it's everything, bro. When you read that page that you read, it's everything, dude. You're right on. We're on the cusp of another level. We would have seen
Yeah.
teepees. Everybody talks about teepees like it's, oh, I found a teepee on my play. I found a teepee over here. I found a teepee over. You always hear that. When I was always going, I didn't find a teepee. I found an X. I found an X and a dream catcher. Right? That's
Yeah,
brilliant. It's
and seeing
everything.
more huts too. Yeah,
And
yeah,
see,
exactly.
another good point. Seeing more huts. Wow, man.
That's just wow. That's just you know what you caught me off guard. I mean that is mind boggling, but it
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense. And I just think that you know we should do like a nice powwow
Yep.
and just chill.
Yep. You're right.
And because you know what, if we plant ourselves right by a TP, you know they
In it.
know.
Go in it.
They understand because they'll understand that we know we understand, and that's that connection. That's just
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Go in it.
Mm.
Because look at it. Look how many's there now. Look how many's along that path now. Look how many we're finding when we've never found this many. And we've understood for a long time about, if you see a teepee, it's probably not normal. Remember the one, I think the one that popped our head out of our ass on this occasion is the first one that we showed Darren that we saw right near the
So
dead
what
zone.
what you should do is,
Yeah.
well, I'm not going to tell you what to do.
No.
Just a suggestion.
Yeah. Wojo tells me what to do, and I don't listen to him.
A suggestion.
Yeah.
Every time you see one, you write it down and you put the location.
We
The
pin
next
it.
time you pin it. You come back, whatever another one you come up to, you pin it. Right? And you see if it makes some sort of sign. Right?
I see what
Is it
you're
in a
saying.
triangle? Is it in a
Right. Is the actual locations have meaning as well?
right? Is it diamond shaped? You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
that makes any sense.
Yeah. No, and it's funny because Sam's saying my first structure I found was what reminded me of a teepee. Well, that's right. And you're parallel with us. Look at the things you've been running into at your place. You didn't run into those things before. You said that your words, not mine. They know. They know you're connected to us, Sam. They know that. They know that.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah,
have
they do.
to. Because this is too crazy, man. Because I think the teepees are being shown to us now. I don't think we're just discovering teepees. I think the teepees are being shown to us now.
And how far apart are they?
Well, I got you with the airs. I got you. You're making a lot of sense from the air.
But we could walk to a certain one. Like how many paces is it from one
There's three of
structure
them
to another?
There's three of them from the
And
one on the
are they
path.
are they all the same pace count? You understand what I mean? Are they all the
Oh,
same?
I don't know.
Well,
No, now you're
if we
getting
pin it
into
down, we can measure it through the phone.
yeah. He's talking some fucking Knights Templar shit now, man.
No, you know how you do land nav, right? It's land
No,
nav.
no, I know.
You do
I
your step
know.
counts,
I know.
right?
I know.
know.
And then
Yeah.
and then you can put a marker there.
Oh, we've done the drum before, Bonnie. We play plenty of music when we're out there. But yeah, absolutely, man. But if you think about it, just in our heads right now, there's the one right next to the path before you go to the dead zone, the very almost like the first one that we were blown away by. We've never seen one that big before, Woj. We've had them like lean over. They were more like huts than they were teepees. That was three of them, the one that Darren just saw. Then we went over to the dead zone. There was the one. Isn't that which one were you standing in? That's the one over by the dead zone you were standing in.
Yeah, by the path, by the deer skull, whatever they call that.
No. That's a different one. No, the one by the deer skull is the one with the top one that goes across, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yes.
The one he was standing in is over by the saplings as we came through there.
Yes.
Okay, that's easy to do. That's the shape of a triangle.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, boom, boom. What's their formation in the woods when they flank you? Boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
The teepee is shaped like the formation too, right? So you got the formation of teepee, formation of location.
There's 3 points.
And formation of their formation when they flank you. Huh. That's fucking mind-blowing. You see what just happened?
Yeah, I
Hey,
mean,
hey, and look at the screen right now. Boom, boom, boom. I'm
Home of the
scared.
boom.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, by
Wow,
the yeah.
that's see, this is what's great because when you talk, you just thinking
Oh,
things out, whatever, but then it just passes on to everybody else. To Darren, Darren adds more. Then you guys add more. Richie adds more. And believe me, then it's like, holy shit, it just
I have an
makes a lot
idea.
of sense.
All right,
Yes,
we gotta get out of here, but I have an idea. I'm gonna say this and see if you think about what I'm gonna say. I have to charge the radios up.
I know you're gonna say one in each station.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Boom.
Boom.
I think I woke up
Boom.
the dog.
The
Boom,
dog just
boom.
shitters. Dog just shit her pants. Think about that. One in
Yeah,
each station. Wow.
yeah.
That would be fucking freaky. Do it at
I
night.
wouldn't be scared. I put my stool right there in the middle and just.
Dude, I would be scared out of my ass, dude. I would be so scared I would drop my pants and just rub my butt up against the pine needles just to feel safe.
Get out of my teepee.
Yeah, reminds me of my uncle's house. All right, so we're blown away. We have a plan. This is nuts. We've done this before in the research room. This is what's great about the research room. The research room, like, get your mind flowing. We've done that. Well, we just did this not too long ago. The
Yeah,
same thing, right? So, all right. Can I just make the announcement of the show's coming up, and then you can get us out of here?
yeah.
Because
Go ahead.
now I'm all excited. I want to go to sleep so Thursday comes.
I'm already thinking of all this stuff.
Yeah, we're going out Thursday, right, Darren? Okay, so
Yes.
listen up. Check it out, man. So let's see. Friday night, Sam's Pretty Paranormal podcast. She will be ready to go 9 p.m. Eastern time, bringing you her Sam Magic. Sam Bam Bam. I like that. Sam Magic. Sam Magic. Sorry, you still here? Saturday night, you'll be Bigfoot Banter with Richie B, 6 p.m. Eastern time. We are going to go into the Giants once again. We're going to discuss the Giants. I want you to do your homework. I want you to bring some business to this. You know what I mean? Let's do this. I'll bring a couple of structures still. I'm gonna do mix it with some weatherman. So maybe the first hour we'll do topic and then weatherman or vice versa. Something like that. It'll be a lot of fun. Get used to that because that's what I'm happening. Oh, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Please come and support me. It's a very big podcast with a lot of people watching. I'm gonna need my mods in the crowd or backing me up or whatever you can do to be there over on Bigfoot Stacy's podcast. So 8 p.m. Eastern time, be there, please, for me. Sunday night, 6 p.m. Eastern time, you got Ghost Cats and Cryptids, and her guest is the Vogel Brothers. I will have that thumbnail up and ready tomorrow. You'll be seeing that posted and scheduled. And get over there and hit the going or interested inside the events, and it really boosts the algorithm. So thank you guys so much. I'm just going to say my part now, Woj, because we got to fly. I say I love you, baby Jack. I love you, Mama. I see you, Ella. I want everybody to keep climbing. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and X, baby. Wojo, do your thing.
Well, everybody, thank you for being on yet. And remember, don't be lazy. Serve the Lord enthusiastically. Love your neighbors, love your friends, help each other out, love you all. And remember, we are still home of the boom.
Boom.
Jesus, Darren.
Yeah. Hey, and by the
Well,
way,
what's that?
by the way, Darren's the one who made up the name for your podcast. He said the boom, and it wasn't available, and then you added the home of the boom. So, right?
That's right.
Darren's meant to be. Let's give him that credit right there, right now. There you go.
I appreciate
Oh,
that, guys.
we
Thank
love
you,
you, brother.
Thank you.
Everybody
Well,
on this
Richie,
line.
my
I love you
producer,
guys
my
too.
co-host. Thank you, Darren, for being on here. Richie, finish the rest off. Let's go. Ugh.
Just keep climbing, man. Giddy up. We got to go.